Did it work that time? I think it did. I think. It did. Okay, nice. We're up. All right, cool. Fixed it. Very nice. Hi, Miles. Who is this Miles guy? Is it Glorber? Our thoughts on leaks? Yes. I'm probably a dumbass for doing so, and I probably should stop, but the main reason is because I have absolutely zero chance of being able to get into like creator servers while I'm doing this. But at the same time, like I just find it way too interesting to like think about like upcoming stuff and like talk about the things we know. And I like openly discussing character kits before they're actually out. It's fun to me. And until the day I think that the day that I see like the potential for the amount of like revenue I could make on YouTube for being in that as like actually, okay, you know what, I kind of need this. Until then, I'm probably going to discuss like leaks on stream. Probably. All Noctis Fodder, appreciate that. Okay. The good news about Cinder is it doesn't need to be amazing. If we can get somewhat decent Cinder pieces, we're happy. Just attack main stats, ER substats. Sure. ER substats is a really big highlight for, that could be, you don't have set only, whatever. Attack ER, that's an Yansan piece. Attack ER, that's an Yansan piece. You have Shilinen, yeah, we should. Off piece, HP double crit 4 line, nice. Could be a piece for your Bina, actually. You have Shilinen. Sure. Why not? You don't have Sidali. No ER anyways. Crit rate ER. Attack ER, Yansan. Yansan, but no ER. Yansan. Is that enough? No, we don't have any FE pieces. Let me get like 1 or 2 FE pieces. We have good flowers and feathers, actually. I've been getting a good crit. But I would really like a decent crit circlet. Or decent attack sands, even a decent ER sands. For FE. Yeah, I don't think any of these are under cope or anything like that, yeah. My friend has 3 characters at 90, one of them is Lisa, XD. Hello, Mos. Oh yeah, I guess I wasn't reading chat for a very long time to avoid cheating during that. That's an FE piece. Let me say hello to some gamers that I was not looking at chat for originally. Piece for Varese after the Strongbox? Yeah, absolutely. Attack ER, Gobble should keep that for Yansan. Another one? Sure. Okay, I think we have decent enough pieces for Cinder holders. She's C6, that's crazy. And she's not leveled. No crit rate ER, so we'll take what we can get, I guess. Higher ER roll. Yeah, the lack of crit rate substats is kind of painful, actually. We have, like, no crit rate ER attack. Eesh. I actually kind of want to get a new flower. Yeah, I don't have any good ants on flowers. Yeah, I'm not... Never mind. We need to do a little bit more. Hi, Sora. Oh, thank you, Paladin. I had my stuff turned up. Even the 41 bits, even the 13 bits, 21 bits, 10 bits, 10 bits. Wait, you donated them while I had notifications off? I appreciate it. Hi, Ogia. Classic Limbo Wall, son. We're at Limbo Wall. That could be fucking... It's a 4-line double crit. And like, maybe or... No, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Yeah, on Sun Piece. Maybe. Like a Shaylin piece. Crit radio. Double crit, nice. Double crit again, nice. Yeah, on Sun Piece. Okay, okay. Like, none of them have a crit rate, but I don't think that matters way too much. What? What is... I'm standing still. Enjoy the gems. Anyways, let's go gear Yan-san. Yeah, unfortunately we have no crit rate ER attacks. We have a crit rate attack, we'll actually lock that. Because you might not need ER and you might want to get Fav procs. Okay. This one... Yeah, okay, we'll keep that. The crit rate. Okay, you have some Yansan pieces in that. Alright. Shilin's very open book. You're on peak patrol, you actually need defense main stats. You have that, okay. Effie. We have a good attack goblet. We did not get a good crit circlet. But we have okay attack sands, a couple of them. We have potentially good feathers. We have potentially good flowers. Okay. I think that's fine for now. I think that's alright for now. We can level that later, but she has a pretty decent starting point for now, and what matters more is the carries. Bless you, thank you. Oh, it was dialogue count opening the table? That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Okay. We can agree that Skirk needs it more than Veressa, right? I don't think that anybody's gonna disagree with me that Skirk needs it a bit more than Veressa does. Our best cryo... We don't own a cryo goblet that is leveled, actually, at all. We don't have one of them. Yeah, she needs it a bit worse. Hey, look. For Nicole builds, I mean, she's pretty straightforward. Just get attack in the air. Okay. Yeah, we'll do Skirk. Pulling Sandrone. Seems kind of chopped, both her numbers and animation. We know her numbers? We have details about, like, how lunar, or, well, stellar conduct is gonna work multiplier-wise? Are you sure? I'm on the fence still. I haven't decided. Yeah, I don't think we know, man. I don't think we have enough information. Nah. Nah. That's funny, but sure. Sure. We get a Fizz normal attacker one day. Son. Okay. Overload or for free-to-play melts? I would go Overload over a free-to-play melts. With that sit Lally, I would always prefer Overload. Maybe. Not an amazing start. We got a couple nice pieces, though. Nothing crazy yet. One thing we would really like to snag is an attack double crit. An attack double crit would be massive. Or honestly, nice. The one thing I think we need the absolute most is a good cryo goblet, because we don't have any. Like, on piece, off piece, nothing. We just do not have cryo goblets. I'm just... Let's keep my fingers crossed for that, I guess. That's a big one. Did I click the same one twice? No, it was just all defense. Christ. You can make that if you want. We'll see how it goes after the box. Dog. Man, I'm just not getting attack pieces. Oh, bro, if I was on LNO right now, fuck. Imagine I was on LNO right now. Oh, that sucks. Good skirk piece, though. Pretty solid skirk piece. Oh, she's right here. What's your career right now? Oh, okay. Right. Okay, you officially have a decent feather with other potentially decent feathers, a solid flower with other potentially good flowers, a pretty damn good circlet, actually. You do not have a goblet yet. You do not have a sands yet. Varessa does not have a flower worth keeping, or a feather, or a sands. She does have a goblet already. That's good news. I am glad, because I was kind of scared when I saw that goblet. And you have no onset circlets. I think the Varessa needs it more now, actually. The only piece she has is a goblet. She has no other pieces besides her goblet that are actually worth keeping. Yeah, we have some solid skirk pieces. Let's go to Varessa for a little bit. She needs some good flowers, feathers, stuff like that. Some double crits somewhere. It doesn't seem to do anything for physical, yeah. It seems to completely ignore phys. Maybe. This is a solid looking piece, maybe. Nah. Kind of hard to use a crit image circlet on Varessa. With Sig, it's like almost impossible. But it's not completely impossible. It's just very hard. Damn, dude. Got a lot of nice flowers and feathers on... Skirk's a set. Oh, okay, another good circlet. Okay, I'm getting... Okay. Cook a little bit. Okay, never mind. I take it back. We have a good circlet. We have a decent flower. I'm pretty happy with that. If we can get a good feather... Oh! That's delicious. That's a full course meal right now. 4-line, double crit, high roll, and attack percent. Holy. Let's do one more. Oh, is that it? Okay, I did not realize that. We still don't have a sands, but we have everything else. So, let's do the last one in Skirk. Yeah, GG. Okay. Hi, Ella. My Mora? Are you low on Mora? I don't think we used any right there. Oh. Okay, I don't think we're leveling anything, actually. I was gonna continue by leveling pieces, but we have nothing to level with. Buy Mora with what? Yeah, oh, we actually didn't get a feather. I lied. We have no sense, no feather. I'm a liar. Elixirs? I would rather only use elixirs after we've already rolled the pieces we have. Glitter. You mean dust, right? Not glitter. Is there even... Can you even do that? Not that I see. You already bought the base amount? Okay. How much? Like 50? Is that 500k? We might need that much, to be honest. We could do like 300k. How about 30? Yeah, okay. That sounds good. Okay. We'll worry about supports later, because supports, like, it doesn't matter nearly as much. Skirk. You have no sense. Cooked. Nobody got sense. You need a goblet bad. We didn't get one. We got no crowd goblets. Goblets are still cooked for Skirk. You did get a circlet, although it's a crit rate one, which isn't exactly always optimal. It kind of just depends on your pieces. And you did get a flower as well. But the biggest thing here is low-key the circlet, because we just don't have an onset circlet right now. So I feel like we do the circlet low-key. My god, our crit damage is so low, man. I guess this kind of makes sense. This is 12, this is 1 roll, this is 0 roll, this is 1 roll. We'll do the circlet. Can I feed that? Leave 750 for next month? Huh? Oh, for the next month reset? Yeah. Feed anything you want? A word. Anyways. I think we should look at Varessa's pieces. Oh dear. She got kind of lucky. With both her circlet and her flower. That's unlocked. That's not worth keeping. Was that one? No. This is also fodder low-key. You don't want to keep this. That's really bad. Let's feed that piece, actually. That'll be our feed. Okay. I mean, I got very lucky with flowers yesterday, so I doubt I'm going to continue getting lucky with flowers, but we'll see, I guess. Yeah, that's not great. That's probably worth a reroll feather, to be honest. Like, if you have reroll feathers, I would reroll feather this. It's a 4-line double crit attack percent. It's, like, as good as it gets. Minus having ER, which is just, like, absurdly lucky. If there is one thing we could roll well, best case is the circlet. Best case is we get a good circlet. That's the thing we want the most. That's tough. This is pretty bad. I think we feed this. Even Shielinen, who wants defense, it's only 1 roll of defense percent. The crit damage is not very good. It has 1 low roll of ER. I think this is a feed. I got 6 when I use them. After we're done with this, we can. Although I feel like it's probably not worth until you're done farming. Yeah, let's not until you're done farming the characters. Like once you have good 4 pieces, then maybe, but not until then. Unless you get like an absolute banger. Will there be a form? Yes, I will make a form after I do Ashlin's account review if Ashlyn is here. Yeah, okay, cool. Dude, I just can't catch a break. My luck today is just so shit. My luck today is so shit. It's like 1 high roll of crit damage and then everything else is just garbage. You have a good goblet already. No sense. I guess we could try leveling the other flower, but like this is such a good flower. To start with at least. Here, let's use our actual materials. We have a decent amount of materials. Okay. Nah. Like, nah. Like, Loki has to roll, like, really well to be better than our current flower. It can't be better than our current flower, actually. Let's finish this one. Another attack. Another low roll of attack. God, man. We didn't have as many artifacts as I thought we did. We ran up pretty fast. We were dry within moments. Do you have other +20s we can feed? Besides that, attack goblet. I mean, the attack goblet can probably go. It's nothing crazy. It's 2 attack rolls, 1 crit rate roll as a Shinha. I mean, as a, my bad, I said Shinha. Shimenawa goblet. That might be the one to go. It's so replicatable. And it has no inherent value right now. Strongbox right now? Yeah, if not for everybody, but yes. It was 3. That makes it a little bit more decent as like a 5 piece. We'll hold on to it. I'm cool with this piece being fed. What? It's just 20 CV total. Couple EM rolls on GT. That's not very good. Every crit on her. I mean, yeah, we have very low crit rate. That's okay. Is it better? No. It's a different split, I guess, so we'll hold on to it. But we have 3 different pieces that could all potentially be decent on Skirk. Yeah, you have enough. Like, we're kind of low on Mora, but we don't have to do a little bit of this. That's officially food. Okay. Okay. Business. Nah, best case it's the same. Best case it's the same. And not with feeding all the leveling all the way. Oh, is it the same for this? No, it's a different ratio. This one's just like the same ratio. This one, if it rolls really well, could be better. But it's not super likely. Melt Skirk's Sun. Okay, that's complete dog shit. Yeah, I guess we didn't have a whole lot of pieces. I don't know why, when I thought you were when you were deemed, I like assumed you had like a lot of pieces to work with. We didn't have all that much, and we pretty much spent all of it already. Outside of re-rolling, like potentially either Skirk Circlet or Varessa Circlet. Let's finish this piece first. This might roll crit twice, who knows? Maybe. It did not. It missed all 5. Wow. I guess here's the thing, though. Do we even know if you're going to end on a crit rate circle? Because you might not. Like, as of right now, you have room for 12 more crit rate. And your goblet has 1 roll of crit rate, your sense has 0, your feather has 2, and your flower has 2 low rolls. So, like, when you're done, you might not even be able to use this circlet. However, on Varessa, you're probably keeping a crit rate circlet forever. It's very unlikely you're going to take off a crit rate circlet on Varessa. Like, she has room for almost 30 more, you know? See, I think we do Varessas. What's your reroll looking like right now? What's your progress? Okay. Oh, we're still pretty far away. We could, but also at the same time, I feel like it's not a great idea to reroll before you have a full set. And like, we had a few hundred pieces right there, but not nearly enough to like actually build a character, you know? Or 2 characters, I guess. We got like a couple potential improvements on reroll for a couple characters, but definitely not enough pieces to build 2 units after rolling support artifacts. Is she in a 5-piece right now? Yeah, that's why I'm looking for alternatives. Jeez. I don't think you have much ER right now, do you? Oh, you do. I lied. Ah, it's at 11. Alright. And the Sands has no ER. And if you had a high crit fet... Never mind. I mean, you could roll the Sands and it would likely be better, but they're both so bad that I wouldn't. How about this? I'll plus for it. If it's not crit, it dies. It dies. Okay. The +4 is just so cheap. Might as well check. It could be one of those artifacts. Yeah, our best sands that we could put on right now is just not that good. Same for feathers that have ER. They're just like, the only pieces that have ER have so much ER that they're not really worth doing. We don't really have like a high 30 crit value with 2 ER rolls. It's just like all ER or no ER. We could do like a 125. I think one had 5 ER, right? Or 6, but that's so much defense. There's Nouvelettes, I guess. Yeah, nothing great. Nothing great. I would continue farming, to be honest. I would consider it a definite work in progress. Level Prune talents are just her. Doesn't her burst talent kind of matter for her damage? Like, her sub-DPSing isn't too bad. I'm pretty sure. Whereas the format's not up yet, I just talked about that a minute ago. Abyss Nog Strongbox? What? You mean these things? No, you already opened that. Alright, I'll be back in 6 months, word. Yeah, as of right now, they both have a lot of room for growth. And like, if you elixired, I don't think it would finish either of them. Well, actually, no, you need a flower. You need a flower. Like, on Veressa, if you crafted a sands and it rolled well, rerolled the circlet and it rolled well, and rerolled the flower and it rolled well, you could be done. But that's a lot of getting lucky, you know? That's the only way I could see you finishing anybody with the materials we have right now. Yeah. But like using this or something with other pieces that have ER, that could be good. TLDR roll well, I mean, yeah. That's how the game goes. First group for us, a strong box? Yeah. Honestly, should I box for my account today? Like, I could. I have a lot to box with. It would be after Ashlyn's account, but... No, I feel like I think I drained a lot of my, YouTube energy already. I don't think I could right now. I don't think I could.
Like a raging torrent that surges through the mind.
Is Limbo still small? No. I'm the proper size. Imagine. Alright.
More often than
Oh, yeah, see you in 6 months. I guess, like... yeah. It's kind of funny. It seemed like you didn't really know what you wanted when you claimed it. Because you're like, well, I guess Stygian's gone, and I mean, I already did my Abyss, so, I mean... Okay. One sec. Okay. Cool. Did a cheeky single and got Durin sick. Nice, dude. Holy. After I did Abyss. Were you planning originally on me doing your Abyss? Okay, Ashlyn. Go ahead and DM me. We can do your account review now. I believe you already wrote out notes. Leave the sub. Push those, Zara. Also, hello, Loki. Hi, Captain. Did bro the story? I'm gonna be honest, Captain. I've heard nothing but praise about the new Archon quest. I've heard 3 people talk about the new Archon quest that came out, and all of them said it was fucking awesome. I guess everybody has their own opinions, but yeah, from what I've heard, it's actually been fucking great. But you know, everything's opinionated. Hi, Tortilla. Hi, Crack. New AQ is the shit. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good. I'm gonna eat for now. Enjoy your food. Okay. Okay. A bit yappy, but pretty damn good. I mean, yeah, I would assume that the quest talks. Wait, this story has words in it? No, the story. Sorry, my bad. Okay, let me look at these character reviews real quick, and then I will get on this. Jay gets a voice line. Holy balls. Bye, Grandma. I've decided to not pull Nicole. I got Prune though. Nice. I want to get C2 Prune, but I'm at like 69 pity after already having Nicole, so like I really don't want to risk C1 Nicole, you know? Like, could I full Dolphin out and get C2 Nicole with Sig and have a new best in slot team for Varessa? Yeah. Do I want to? Not really. No, that's a lot of money. Like, one thing I could do is I could just see if I get lucky and win another 50-50, and if I do win the 50-50, then I don't have glasses on. Then I could send for it, but like, Do you think C2 Prune is worth building, even if I have C6 Crown Farazan? For Varka? Yes. Farazan's terrible for Varka. Not terrible, not good. I want to see to Nicole, but I'm saving everything else to get as many low ends as possible while he's limited. That's based. Wait, Ashlyn, knowing that Lohan has like the worst constellations we've had in several years, do you think you're still pulling cons on Lohan? Yeah, I did. I didn't see numbers because I think numbers aren't reliable yet, but I have seen Kit. Yeah. The Sumeru Archons? Dude, they're worse than Sumeru cons. Like, genuinely worse than Sumeru cons. Aye, that's based as fuck, Ashlyn. I respect that. I respect that. It's nutty. Are there C6 Lohan calcs? Like, where he is C6, nobody else has cons? Are there calcs for that? I'll hate them Archons? Yeah, that's true. But as I said, like, Wanderer C2 was like okay, Nahida C2 was like okay. There were a handful, like Nilu C2 was okay. There were a handful of pretty decent cons in Sumeru. Okay. Let's take 90 C5 Astral Attack Dendro crit rate. Generally, EM Sands is a bit better, but it's fine. 80 to 211 is good. 24 crit, 3 EM, 1 attack. I mean, that's fine. We have a lot of ER. Our Goblet isn't great. Circlet is great. Sands is fine. We would prefer EM, but it's fine. It's really high roll value for an attack Sands. It's like peak 4 attack, but not EM. Flower could be better. Feather's good. Yeah, it's like, it's not bad. We have a level 7 burst. That might be worth leveling a little bit, but it could be better. A bit more crit rate would be very nice. An EM Sands would be very nice, but it's a fine Tignati. It's fine. Did any Sumeru enemies have enough resistance for Nilu C2 to be that good? Like, during Sumeru? I don't really know, to be honest. But I know it was decent. But I mean, at the time, the only real resistance shred we had for Dendro was Deepwood, you know? Like, Kit Red Shred was very uncommon. Almost non-existent. Actually, yeah, for Sumeru and before that, Red Shred was super rare in Kit. It was super rare. What's more worth it, C1 Nicole or C1 Durin? I have both R1. Neither are great. I know that Durin C2 is generally better than Nicole C2, but both of their C1s aren't that good. Neither of them have strong C1s. With Red Shred? I know she has Defense Shred. I don't remember if she has Electro. I know that Beto has Electro Shred. Let's see, 6 I believe it is. Okay. Sky, let me look at your Nicole. I've been yapping so much, my mouth is dry. Hold on. C6, yeah. But I know seeing Cho C2 gives you Hydra Rush Shred. It might be C1, I don't remember. I know that Shang Ling gave Pyro Rush Shred. Is Caesar Nicole worth for Varka? If you have other characters who want Bennett, yes. If not, not really. The only reason you would really want to get Nicole specifically for Varka is for the quality of life. She doesn't really deal more damage, or help you deal more damage. No, but Prune is worth it? Yeah. Prune's a big deal. Especially if you get icons. Electro MC XDD. Okay. Nicole. 80 Scoured Atlas, 8 skill. I don't think the burst really matters all that much, to be completely honest. Like, this is fair. And if it did matter, it'd be the last priority for sure. Attack, attack, attack with 13 ER subs on day 2? That's good. That's very good. 3,500 attack. How much attack do you need to cap out at level 10 skill? I kind of forgot. But either way, 6 attack subs and 13 ER subs is very good. 4K? I see. I mean, you're not even ascended yet, so you're gonna get more. But 3.6k at least. It'll probably be like 3.7k by the time everything's leveled. Not bad. Really not bad. But yeah, I you know, of course, level your Nicole and level her skill, and eventually burst, and it doesn't matter at all. But this is very good for a newer build. Like, the Goblet's fucking phenomenal for a new character. Very nice. Hi, Zolorus. Union, let me look at your Prune. And the flower is also really good, honestly. Prune. Fav. What was the alternative option for her? I forgot. Is it just the event weapon? Like, what can she hold that's actually good and available at any point in time? Atlas, I guess Dust, kind of. Probably Xian Yun Sig. Probably Nicole Sig. Maybe Fav? No. Probably Oathsworn, but it's not permanent. Maybe Wine and Song? It's high base with ER. You can get, like, you can dash to get an extra attack, but it's only for 5 seconds, and I don't think she snapshots. I have Perception, might be okay. She really doesn't have many good options, does she? And, like, Flowing Purity might be fine, just for the 565 plus 27. This was an event weapon as well. She really does not have many good options. Put the TTDS in the bag, Thrilling Tales isn't great on Prune. Yeah, like the only ones that are actually like you can get whenever that are decent on her are like Fav, Flowing Purity, Perception. And that's kind of it. That's kind of it. Fuck, she is really restricted, isn't she? That's tough. The phone's incraftable? That is purity. That's what I was just talking about. Does Frostbearer give attack? I thought it was Fizz. Oh, it is attack. Yes, but I would assume this is worse than the Fontaine Craftable. It's a little higher percent, but it's much lower base. And then I'm pretty sure it would favor, for a character that wants to stack nothing but attack, generally higher base is more valuable. Just use Memory of Dust. Why do you say that? Like every character, like every player has Memory of Dust. Yeah, just use the built-in Memory of Dust that came with your account. What is that? It's this. It's a fucking one of the worst weapons of all time. Snake, 500 bits.
Nicole,
Sounds good. I'll do that in just a sec.
678,860.
The Memory of Dust selector, son.
She's still very much a work in progress. I can't pull her weapon till this weekend and am currently farming her artifacts.
I think while Fav is gonna really hinder her buff potential. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have a very low attack with Fav, not even on C2. Your attack is gonna be incredibly low. I would go full attack. I don't think it's worth going for a crit circlet on Prune. Or crit damage, in your case. Yeah. It's a work in progress, obviously. Level the character, level the weapon, level the burst. Is her attack buff conversion passive? Yeah, it's not on her talents. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. The only decent one is Finale? No. Not at all. The Fontaine Craftables were actually pretty good. Welkin, I already did one today, so I'm gonna do the second one a little bit later. Attack Circlet? Yeah, I would. I would attack Circlet, and I would try to aim for some attack subs on the Flower and Feather above just 2. And on top of that, of course, whatever weapon you end up going with, make sure to 90 it. And keep in mind that if you're playing Varka, your energy requirements aren't that high. So Fav is like not that necessary. So it may end up being better to go for like a actually like high attack weapon. Something like Flowing Purity could end up being better for you. For team DPS. Level her talents? I mean, her sub DPSing is like something. It's not nothing. I mean, hold on. Do I still have this in my DMs? Hold on. This is a C6 prune, mind you, so take this with a grain of salt. But, with this, she's doing a pretty nice amount of damage when being played with, or without Nicole, it seems. Her damage is pretty good. You know. Hi, Usa. They'll be doing account reviews and abyss clears and strongboxing. Yeah, on prune refinements don't matter at all. They do nothing. But I guess it's kind of relevant that like you would never cleanse that Bond of Life, so you're just going to have the Bond of Life on your prune forever, but like you'll be shielded, so who cares? It doesn't really matter. I guess in the Bennett team you might, but not to cleanse the Bond of Life, just if you take damage. Okay. Yeah, and that's decent damage while running Fav. Do I have any calc references that aren't using C6 prune or aren't using Fav on prune? No, it looks like a lot of calcs put on Fav. Yeah. I guess he's a reference. Here is the same calc, but it puts you on, Skyward Atlas on Prune, and it gives her 50% more personal DPS. She's been 300k. But you know, like, Oathsworn isn't something you can get anymore, which is really unfortunate. And, yeah, that's with a 5-star weapon. Dude, 1,000 bits, crack course. I appreciate that. Is more ER on Prune needed in Flint's team? Yeah, you would want to run Fav for sure, although Prune isn't very good in Flint's teams. But yeah, you can go Fav. Just keep an open mind to other options as well. I think it'd be fine to stick on Fav until you get like Scout Atlas or something. Okay. Snady, let me look at your Nicole. What does she provide other than like VV? Personal damage, kind of. And at C6 she gives you a little bit of an attack buff, I'm pretty sure. Is prayer okay? Not really good on Prune, no. I wouldn't use it on Prune. Yeah, crack course, that sounds good. Hold on, since we're doing a lot of Corpo reviews, I'm gonna pause the channel point redeem for character review until we're fully caught up, okay? It was redeemed last 3 minutes ago, but I'm gonna pause it momentarily. Lavender, thank you for the follow. Okay. Goodbye. Am I blind? Oh, no, this was for... I'm dumb. This is for Snady. Nicole. Ooh, Thrilling Tales. I recommend against using Thrilling Tales on Nicole in most scenarios. What team are you going with? In 9 scenarios out of 10, I would recommend against running Thrilling Tales Nicole. What team comp is she going in? Oh, you're gonna get her sick. Okay, okay. That's good. New Archon quests? Wait, is there a new chest? I don't know. Hi, Lavender. Welcome in. Attack ER Sands. Attack, I don't know what the 4th is on Goblet or Circlet. Attack, no ER Feather. I wouldn't 20 it. I would wait until you get an attack ER. And the flower isn't great. As an off-piece flower, that's not very good. It's 1 min roll of attack and 2 rolls of ER. Your flower could be a lot better. But that's your off-piece. Sands, we'll see how it rolls, I guess. Goblet, we'll see how it rolls, I guess. Circlet, same thing. I mean, level your talents, I guess. Over time. It'll be a work in progress for that as well, because you can't do it faster than you can do the weekly. Yeah, it's just all a work in progress. You're getting a new weapon, your artifacts aren't leveled yet. The one you do have isn't that great, I would consider picking a new flower. But it's work in progress. In the set till just now, got you. But I mean, yeah, it's like you're going the right direction. Full attack main stats, probably ER substats, I think, maybe, but I mean, you're still working on it. And talents are work in progress. Obviously, it is for everybody, and she's 90. Yeah, I mean, it's a solid work in progress. Just, you know, if you end up not being able to get her sig, make sure you go for a high attack weapon if possible. Attack and ER, yeah, attack and ER are basically her only stats. Mainly attack, ER is useful in a lot of teams, but not always. Attack definitely comes first. Crack Horse, I'm down to review your character, but I need to know your UID. Get her talents too? I think her skill is honestly crown-worthy. It's the entire team's attack. I think her skill is crown-worthy. Her burst also kind of matters, but it's a lot less important. Like, that 8 or 9 is totally fine. I don't think it's worth crowning her burst. Like, her skill isn't her entire kit. Her burst is, like, fine. Crack Horse, what character was it? I forgot. Never. Alright. 90 C2R1, 9 skill. I would crown her skill. It is the entire team's damage. I think it's very, very worth. 21 crit is a little bit low. 3 EM is a little bit low. Yet 24 total damage substats is very, definitely on the lower end. And we're also really overcapped. Is this the right build? Working on it? Got you. Because as of right now, we are overcapped by 10. The set bonus gives us 30 crit rate, Llama gives us 10 crit rate. So assuming you're not playing with Situ Nahida, you cap it at 60. If you are playing with Situ Nahida, you cap it at 50. I would definitely go for a crit damage circlet. And then after that, Flower is replaceable. Feather's not bad. Sands is fine, but ER is useless, so it's not that great. Could replaceable for sure. Goblet, very replaceable. It's a 4 stat with 3 min or low rolls. And Circlet is the wrong main stat. So I would call it a pretty heavy work in progress right now. When you have time, crediting the skill would be nice, but you said you're working on it, so work in progress. I would keep farming for sure. Nefer color. Hold on, my camera moved. Okay. Yeah, sure. I can do green panels. Citronilu, yeah, in that case, then you cap at 60. I would absolutely go for a crit damage circlet and keep farming. It's definitely work in progress. Okay. Chess, let me look at your Zabai. Do we move kit? I did 1 Welkin already. We're doing more today, though. We're doing 2 more. But yeah, Welkin number 1 already happened. Green. Oh, nice, Yuan. Damn. Damn. Let's make sure to record that. No question leaderboards? I haven't looked at my... Oh, actually, I want to look at my Zabai real quick. I'm curious. I have no idea where she's going to place. She's, like, fine, I think. But I don't think she's that impressive. What? Oh, it's not bad. Oh, she's right there. I just couldn't see her. That's fine, I guess. Oh, this is the wrong build. Oh. Oh, this is the wrong... Oh. Oh. That kind of makes sense. I see. I'll fix that later. Whatever. Also, I'll go ahead and set up a form right after the reviews, because I'll be doing a form randomized after Ashlyn. Okay. Zabai. 90... I would assume you have C60, Lua. Yeah, okay. I think your cap is 32. So you are a little overcapped. That's fine. 22 crit. 8 defense. That's really good. 1 EM. Okay, so... What is that circlet, bro? Min roll crit rate, 39 defense? This is like the best Harbinger of Dawn circlet of all time. Holy dude. That's really funny. That's really funny. Yeah, a little overcap, but still pretty good. Still pretty good. It's unfortunate that our feather or our flower has no defense. If you could like have Sands in a goblet with more crit damage and less crit rate, it would really help here. Because that would allow you to run like a better flower, you know? It has a little room for growth, but the circlet's fucking crazy. Like it even has EM, it's absolute peak. $41 roll value? I don't remember what mine was, I didn't check. Asian, let me look at your Nicole, and then after this, we will be starting on Ashland's as I make the form. Nice. Also, Corey, appreciate the follow. Nicole. 90 C0R 1 attack, 169 or 168 ER. 90 ER rolls, 6 attack subs. Level 9 skill already, nice. Really good flower. That's a work in progress, Feather. It's day 2 of the domain. Not a good Sans, it's day 2. Not a good Goblet, it's day 2. Good Circlet. Okay, cool. I mean, you got a good flower and a good Circlet on day 2, so like, fair enough. Pretty good ER, really high attack. A third attack sub in the Feather, and you have 4K. You know? So, that's really good. Not bad. Nice. Good to go. Very cool. And yeah, any Chef Roast team should have plenty of ER. Can you tell Hoy to release Stygian? I wish I could. That'd be very nice. Wait, you know what I didn't ask? I didn't ask you guys. How did you feel about the collab? I had a lot of fun. How did you guys? Did you guys enjoy that? Like, personally, I had more fun doing that than I usually do with my daily cycle. That was a lot of fun. Like, I would actively seek out doing that more often. If I see more windows to take it, I will take them. It was fun. You guys enjoyed it? It was super fun? Okay, okay. 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 Word. I'll keep that in mind, because, like, I enjoy doing things like that. I just need something to push me to do it, because I'm a little... I don't know a good word for it. I don't find myself reaching out and DMing people I would like to collab with, that I want to collab with them, you know? What was the collab? It was me and Duck. We did Guess Who. If you want to find out who won, nobody answer it, because they want to watch the video when it comes out. Was it fun? Ah, unfortunate. Sounds like something chat would enjoy, true. Okay. Okay. Right, okay. Let me go ahead and make the form real quick. This will take 2 seconds. Oh, more than 2, but you get the point. Then we will start on the account. I believe we already typed out details of what you want checked over. So we should be good to get moving as soon as I finish this up. Dude, I was wondering why my eyes felt dry. My fan's on. When my fan is on and I have contacts in, my eyes get so fucking dry. Give me a sec. I kept squinting and that was why, because my eyes are getting so fucking dry. Give me just a sec. I'm going to... Oh, also mods, please pin the new message. I am going to real quick go turn off my fan. Because, like, holy shit, my eyes are so dry. Okay, cool. Ah, shit, Stygian's on there. Let me take that off. Okay, we're good. Alright. Doot. Be right back. Oh yeah, I had to stretch.
Each day is a new page in my story. I want to
Sorry, I stretched kind of loud.
every footnote before I
When I was standing up with like a full body stretch, and it was a good stretch. Okay. Okay. So, tempted to do to select Stygian for the memes, son. Okay. What did you ask? Okay. Team comps for my stronger teams. To open more options. Okay, so wherever there is flexibility, you want to know. Advice on builds on Columbina, Bennett, Inefa, Fischl. Maybe you're Nicole. Know if there are better sets or stats that you need that you don't have. Makes sense. Any knowledge for weapons, etc. that are there good craftables that you should farm for anybody? Like, are any characters that we are going to talk about using weapons that you could get better versions of for free, basically? Got you. Or that you have a level that you need to level. Okay. That's pretty easy. Yeah, sure. What teams you got? What teams do you got? Oh, shit. Isn't your Durin like C6? Okay. This is the best team you have by far. Yeah, Mona C6... Yeah, since your Durin's C6, I think that your Lohan will be better than your Mona. Yeah. Yeah, because Melt is better for Durin specifically. Yeah. What other cons do you have, if any? Zhao C6, holy shit. Kazuo C3. Raiden C2. Okay, so your cons are Zhao C6, Durin C6, Kazuo C3, and Raiden C2. Okay. Huh. C1 Klee? Did you use the selector already? For Klee? Is this the free C1? You're gonna get C2? I think Klee is your best Bennett character. Like, Klee C2 Bennett Chev Fischl. Is that not just gonna be like their best Bennett team? Definitely not gonna be Zhao. Obviously not Nuvi. Durin's gonna have Nicole. They have 6 Durin. They're gonna be using Haikon, Lohen, or Mona on field, which means Nicole's just better. Chat, Durin's gonna be in a different team as the main damage dealer. Ito, bro, good one. Nicole over Benny there? Nicole's gonna be used. We want variants. Yes, you could use Nicole on that team, but like we would prefer, in this case, to use Bennett Chevy Fischl. Honestly, I'm not even sure if Chevrolet is better when you're Klee C2. Or if Nicole's better than Bennett. Since your Klee is a higher majority of your damage. So during off-field DPS, Klee Overload, and BNFA? As of right now, I think those are the best teams they have, yeah. They don't really have any good drivers for BNFA. So it'd probably just be like Nouvelette or something. You have Sig? No. Is this C2 Raiden? There's no llama. Is this C2 Raiden? Is C2 Klee better than C2 Raiden? I think it... Yeah, she is. That stings. Oh, man. Oh, that stings. They do have Yai for Stella, that's true, in the future. Yeah, as of right now, your 3 top teams are definitely C6 Mona, Nicole, Duran, Klee, Overload, I would assume Bennett, Chauffeur's Fischl, and Binefa with something. I'm kind of on the fence about what that thing is, though. I don't know whether it would be C0R0 Nuvi or C2R1 Raiden. I would assume C2R1 Raiden. But I don't know who the 4th would be in that team. I would assume an Animo unit. Kazuha C3, I guess? Because you should have the burst of a rotation with Raiden C2 and Electro Resonance. So you're getting both the EM and the damage bonus. Which I think does make that outclass Sucrose a little bit. Vivi Zhao, bro. What kind is Chi-Chi for Stellar? C6. It'd be really funny if she becomes an actually playable unit after the Stellar buffs. That'd be pretty funny. Nice, Ashlyn. Damn, a triple? Or like both of the second cons and 110 pull? How good is Nicole versus Bennett? If, I don't know, Duran. I mean, it kind of depends on the Duran team. Duran's not a character who has like one team comp. He has no, you know, Skirk. He has off-field with Lohan. He has off-field with Mona. He has Avarika. He has Varessa. Triple? Damn, nice. Yeah, I think it is C2 Raiden with Kazuha. I think it is. That's so weird, though. But I think it is. Yeah. What guns are Chevy? Oh. What's another team we could do that doesn't have Chevy? Like Fischl or Fischl Furina? Taser? It's over, vape. We can't do Taser with a Klee. Prune? They're probably playing Prune with their Lohan. They don't have Sidlali. For Klee, yeah. What is your Prune constellation? No, bro. Oh. Also no Prune. Fuck. No Chevros. No Prune. Do you have Yansan? No. Bro, the good 4-stars hate your ass. Oh my god. Do a 10 pull and get Prune for me? I can try. Man. What's your pity right now? Sino, Chi-Chi, Stellar? Bro, come on. Okay. Alright. Okay. Last was Rust, so it's guaranteed to be an on-banner character. We have a 1 in 3 of getting Prune.
Hello.
Hello! Cool. There you go. Nice. Do you want to try going for C2 or leave it there? Your call. Your call. If your goal is C6, you should probably start saving. How important is C2? It's pretty big for buffing Vorka, I know, but let me read the print real quick. Hold on. C1 is big for energy refund. Yeah, C1 is pretty important for her energy. Right, C2 is personal attacks. This is a pretty big deal for her to have enough attack to have a meaningful buff. If I don't misunderstand, it's 50% personal attack. Oh, you have 2,000 pounds you plan to put into Lohan? Holy shit. Damn. Damn. Hi, boy. Yeah, it'll be VV and damage bonus. Yeah, I forgot that she can give you 50% damage bonus now. Who do you guys think gives more damage bonus? Prune or Kazuha? Oh, man. Man. Yeah. Damn. Does Prune give herself the tolling rally effect, or is that only your on-fielder? Other nearby party members, so not herself. It's Prune. Yeah, Cosmo does not have 50% damage bonus. Yeah. Yeah. This E2 is quite nice for personal attack. If I don't misunderstand this, she gets 50% attack. Which is really big because that contributes to her getting more damage bonus and personal damage. Yeah, I think that C2 is pretty lucrative for her. I think C1's kind of required for functionality outside of Varka teams because you're just not bursting otherwise. And C2 is pretty big for her buff. So it's like me, okay. We'll do a few. We're at 10 pity right now. This is 20. If we can get to 40 and no more prunes, I think we stop. 30. That's another official. Can we get another prune? Okay, 40. We'll click through these. I like Fav. But, I really wanted a prune. It's a weapon. I think we do singles. Let's do singles for the final guaranteed on banner 4-star. It's guaranteed on banner. If this isn't prune, we call it. Either this is prune or we're done. We really want C1. Okay. Prune, please. I will let you hunt as many witches as you want. That's 3 consecutive officials. Alright, GG. I mean, that's rough. You might just not play Prune then. Shit. We have her. We have 1 copy of her, but you'll need more copies of her for her to feel good. That's unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. Keep going? Oh, are you sure? Okay. 55. Razor? Fuck. Do we go to 65? Are we trying to gamble more? Do them all? All of them, okay. 65? Prune? Prune? It's another fav, bro. Holy fav. How is it going? Favonius. It's going very favonius right now. I don't mind seeing Nicole. Sounds good. Pause on wanting Prune. Can we get Nicole? Nice. Okay. Now can I get Prune? Nice. Okay. Huge. Holy progress. Okay. Nice. Double W. Quadruple U. If you would. Okay. You know what's crazy? We have as many Prunes as Nicole's right now. We have 2 Nicoles and 2 Prunes. Okay. Surely, give me the follow, Axel. Surely, this last 10 pull gives us the final C2, right? Imagine if we got C2 Nicole from that. Prune, please. That's only 2 in. We have pretty decent odds of getting another 4-star. That's only 2 in. Bro, please. Bro. 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 Prune, please. Ha! It's on Manor next. Do you have a 10 pull in Stark Glitter? Do you want to use it or no? Dude. I have a bad feeling I'm about to get an early 5-star. I really feel like I'm about to get an early 5-star. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But apparently it's not here yet. Prune? 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 Okay, yeah. Please? Oh, this is not, Guess we're only getting 1. Can that 1 be Prune, please? Please. I've got like 30 officials, bro. It's the last one in the 10 pull, too. 3 fucking billion officials. Dog. $500 official. Please. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, just infinite officials. We actually are ending with C1 Prune, C1 Nicole. That's fucking brutal. And we got like a third of the way, over a third of the way, towards C2 Nicole if we win 50-50. Imagine it's C2 Nicole, C1 Prune. Jesus, dude. That's fucking brutal, man. No, you can't. Yeah! Okay. Hey, at least you have C1 Nicole. Yay! Oh, man. That's brutal. That is brutal. At least you got C1 Prune now, but like, Jesus, man. 100 pulls for C1 is just like, that is not it. That is not it. We need to get like a double Prune to get back on course. Okay. So, team comps with flexibility was one thing you did want to know about. I think you should know that, like, I don't think that Lohan's going to be that big of a jump for your Durin team right now. I think C6 Lohan will be better than Mona, C6, but I don't think it'll be like a huge jump. I don't think it's the kind of jump that you would expect when you go from a limited character, or from a standard character to a limited character C6, you know? I think it'll be a smaller jump than you would usually expect. Just be aware of that, I guess. But that also means you have some flexibility in the sense that it doesn't have to be Lohan. You don't have Chevy, so you actually don't have the flexibility that we would expect Klee to have. I'm actually kind of lost on what team to use with Klee. Like, I don't think Klee BNF is a good idea, because C2 Klee's main value is defense shred, and BNF just doesn't benefit from that. You could do I think it might actually be like a beneficial Bina moment. I mean, Fiorina moment. With Cinder, I was reading the Cinder changes, and that is legit what they changed Cinder to be, although is... Yeah, like he has a skill that gives him... Yeah, no, I thought you read his kit earlier. Yeah, it makes it to where his skill gives you a little bit of burst up time, basically. Although it's not as good damage-wise, it's still like something. But it's only like 6 seconds, I believe, and that's not very much. I don't think that'll be great synergy-wise. It might be fine, but I don't know if that'll be better than like Yai Miko, you know? We'll have to wait and see how the timings line out. I just drastically misunderstood it. Oh, gotcha. Mona Nicole Duran Kazawa? Oh. I mean... It'd be fine, I guess. I hope not next, that would suck. Clay Fiorina Prune Bennett. I feel like you'd have a very hard time getting Pyro Swirls in that team. I don't like that. Suga's been official, that's pretty basic. Yeah, I feel like I'd be much happier. Running over Vape with Klee than trying to get swirls. But it should make Pyro Swirl easy. I don't... Have you played Fiorina teams? I don't know if you've tried getting Pyro Swirls in Fiorina Vape teams. It is not fun. No, but it does not make it easy. It's Fiorina who gets Vapes. In a C2 Klee team, you really want Klee to be the damage dealer. And with Overvape, it makes it to where it's a lot more achievable to get Vapes on Klee. That's kind of like the main point of Overvape, actually. One of the main points of Overvape is to make it easier to get Vapes for your Pyro character. Although with how much Klee applies, I'm not sure how much Klee applies with the new stuff where you mostly do normal attacks, actually. We can just test this in practice right now, I guess. Let's go to the Millie Astra. Yolanda, really, if you know. I can't. Oh. Just trying to jog on the top one, let me. Klee applies more Pyro now than the old good combos? Really? Vaping on Fiorina is fine for damage. I mean, yeah, it's okay, but it's not great for a Fiorina who is solo Hydro and needs to burst as a solo Hydro character with, like, no fav units besides herself, you know? Klee's absolutely not on fav, Bennett's absolutely not on fav. Oh, we can't test it because your Klee's not 70 yet. I'm pretty sure you need to be level 70 to have the Hexray buff. Yeah, rough. What else can I test while I'm here? I guess C2 Raiden damage in this team.
Please select target for cleanup sequence.
%20 team damage Raiden. It's a C2 Raiden. It's a C2 R1 Raiden. This will be sad. We need to test it though. We need to know what we're working with.
Cleanup sequence in
One with wind and cloud.
torn to oblivion. Shine down. Surge. A moonlit night for all.
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds.
Now you shall perish.
The C2 R1 Raiden is doing less damage than the Inefa right now, but her stats are a little bit low, like her crit value is kind of low, so I think she's supposed to... I don't think this is the right Raiden build. This seems wrong. I was too busy looking at the percentage. What was the actual team DPS? Oh, I was just staring at Ryan's percentage with sorrow. Oh. 74k? Oh, wow. That is pretty not good. Oh. We don't have a good build. We have a good flower. We have an okay feather, but we do not have a good sands. We have a functional sands. We do not have a good goblet, and we do not have a good circlet. I see. This is better than the circlet, I guess. Sure. Okay, I think this is our best Raiden build. It's not that much better, actually. It's not that much better. Are you built? Yeah. Are you on VV Kazuha? Yes. With EM. Not that much EM, but maybe you're missing a main stat? Nope, you just have 0 EM substats, okay. Columbine, are you on SMS? Yeah. Etherlight's pretty useless. We're gonna go for we're gonna go for Pamber. I want the HP and I don't think we need the energy from Pamber, or from Fav. Although her damage stats aren't great. And her talents are a work in progress. We're gonna go for that. More crit. That should not be locked. Okay. Okay. It does kind of add up. Our artifact quality is low enough where it kind of makes sense why we're doing so little damage. It kind of adds up. That's fine. We're still with building characters. You're fine. I don't think Raiden's worth building in the Big 26, but if she was built, it would have added a bit of value to her. But, like, I think spending resin on Raiden in 2026 is just, like, actively trying to brick your account.
There is no a new moon rises. Installation chamber.
One with wind and cloud.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha! Kill! Ha! 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 Shine down. Surge. New moon confirmed.
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds
Torn to oblivion. Kill! Ha! Ha! Ha!
It's not that much better.
Midnight for all. Cleanup sequence initiated.
One with wind and cloud.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha! Kill!
I had to cast her E.
Illusion
I'm a dumbass. I need to finish casting her E every time. Like that. She's still less damage than Inefa. Is this worse than Suko's Fischl? This might... This might be worse than Suko's Fischl. C2 Kazuha, C2 Raiden. C2R1 Raiden. Is your Sucrose leveled? Oh yeah, she is. Okay, I missed her. After before I was getting kind of scared. Shivering my timbers a little bit. We're gonna Ewing Kazuha's. We're gonna have to do it again as well. I would try to work on that a little bit. Having to share VV pieces between two very commonly used characters can be a little bit bumpy. Okay, ba-boom. Bub. Nice. That's a rough crit rate. You really need a crit rate circlet, like, bad. Yeah, we need a crit rate circlet really bad. Do you have a, like, Polar Star or Skyward Heart? We might need Hunter's Path. I think this is our best option right now. Yeah, we kind of need that for our ratio to work. Yeah. For now. Okay. Being official circus, by the way. Your C3 Raiden's worse than a level 70 Ino in a Bina official team? That seems wrong, actually. I think that's like that seems... That should not be the case. That's too far.
In the name of the Prinzessin.
Okay.
Unions converge.
Defensive mode engaged.
Oz reveal. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Preparing for dust up.
As you wish, mate.
Surge.
Oh, RNG is gonna be a bit worse without writing it and think about that.
Sequence initiated.
Stay clear. Swirl. Mark 2. By royal decree.
Ultimatum protocol.
Absorption test. Unions converge. Animal testing.
Midnight
Insulation chamber.
Stay clear. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Well, chat, it is better. The Hunter's Path Fischl with Sucrose is better than the C3 Raiden, or C2 Raiden with Signature and C3 Kazuha. Hi, Sentry. Man. I did not think they would lose. Dude. Raiden was 30% of the team's damage. Fischl is 29%. She's not an EM scaler. She's getting nothing from the EM while Raiden was getting percent damage from Kazuha. Oh dear. Yeah, 29% of a bigger number, you're right, yeah. While not getting buffed by Kazuha's percent damage. That's crazy. I'm crying, sorry. Man, okay. That's a little surprising. I did not expect that. They're close though, like they're similar. So if you did have a min-maxed Raiden, I think that Raiden might have a slightly higher ceiling, maybe? But that's rough. That's rough. Raiden buffs win, men. Raiden buffs win. Fischl gets more reactions. White folks, you see, I know that Fischl has some nice things. She's a good character. But I thought that the C2R1 limited 5-star that is considered like at least somewhat okay would be better than official Sucrose. But especially when like I didn't think it'd be enough until C2 Kazuha, but it had C2 Kazuha and I was like, okay, that means we're getting like we're even getting EM as well, right? We're also getting EM for Binefa. But nope, that wasn't enough to matter. I'm aware Fischl's a good character. You don't have to sell me on Fischl. I'm aware she's good. She's crowned. She's triple crowned. Man. Is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, what's up, Sean? Oh, dude, that's such a bad time. I'm sorry, John. I was fighting for Raiden, man. I was trying. But, it is what it is. The C2 Coswell EM is only for the on-fielder? Oh, is it? He has the wrong pieces on now that he was on the right stuff earlier. Yeah, it says characters within the field. That probably means only on-fielder. But it's on-fielder and himself. And like, that EM will matter for the lunar charge damage. Yeah, this is the only one that actually buffs ENF and Columbina directly, right? Right. I gotta C6 both Thurin and Nicole. Dude, wait, Sean, do you actually think you're gonna C6 Nicole so that Raiden doesn't have to wait? That would be really based. Like, there was a small part of me considering trying to get C2 Nicole, but I just don't know if I want to spend the money, to be honest. What is it, Fiorina or Escalfier icons are better than Raiden's? Escalfier is a weird one. Escalfier C1 is great. All of the rest suck. And then Fiorina C1 through 3 are all pretty good. Nearby party members. It doesn't say that. It says characters within the field. Copy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is active only, yeah. Simon Escoffier is better than all of Raiden guns combined, son. Come on. Yeah, that's crazy. I did not know that. Okay, I can't really test Klee, unfortunately. I would like to, but it's not really an option. Since you don't have Chevreuse, I don't even know if it's like that worth playing Klee. You have your Durin team, which is like fully whaled out, which means it'll be very good. You have Binefa, who I think both Bina and Nefa could use some more investment. I would keep farming for that team for sure. You also don't have a great, like, premium for it right now, which is fine. The only way to get it premium is pulling Flynn's, and like, you know, that's an iffy thing. But we don't really have a second, like, high-end full premium team at all. How good's your Nouvellette? I'm actually kind of curious. How strong is that on Mare? We're overcapped by quite a lot. We're overcapped by 26 right now. So yeah, that is a bit rough. That's kind of rough. Yeah, okay. Then... yeah, honestly, as of right now, in terms of flexibility, the main thing you have is Binefa. Your Binefa is just very flexible. You could likely do Klee, to be completely honest. You could probably pull off a Klee Binefa team. Klee Durin. Oh, Binefa. With Binefa, you could do Raiden. It's pretty similar. I imagine you could do a Nouvellette with a better build and it'd be pretty similar. You do Official Sucrose, and it's pretty similar. There is a bit of flexibility for Binefa, and that'll be like an answer for recurring lunar shills that isn't the Gecko specifically. Mentioning the Gecko specifically, on your account, I do think you could beat the Gecko with your Durin. I think you could easily beat Hera with the Nefabina. Do you have anything that could beat Papilla? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, you know, oh, actually, I did the Gecko Papilla is the only one I couldn't do at all. If you didn't use Mona against the Gecko, you could probably do Mona DPS to kill the bottom And then use Binefa in the middle. Oh, it's gone already. Shit. We waited too long. Fuck, never mind. Oh god, it's gone. I forgot. Tee. Sedge. Rest in peace, Stygian Onslaught. Will be missed. I'm cooked, yeah. Last chance was on Sunday before I had to cancel stream. But yeah, you really do not have a great third team. All Klee teams you have are going to be kind of scuffed. It's either going to be like Velis Prune with Fiorina, which is going to be really chopped. Or like, I don't want to say Mono Pyro because like that means you kind of have to run Durin there, and you really don't want to run Durin there. You'd rather just run Durin as a damage dealer. Yeah, you don't really have a great third team right now. I don't even know if you have a Klee team that would be better than your Nouvelette. We're just saying something, that's Nouvelette in 26. Just not having Chevy and not having access to really any other team for her, it could be kind of rough. I don't have a single pro DPS, started January this year. Am I cooked for Fearless the Stygian? I don't think you need Pyro. On Watcher you can do Nefer or Zabai. On Papilla you can do Skirk pretty easily. On the Wolf, I'm pretty sure Flynn's should be decent. And I've seen Chaska clears. Cool it with the Nuvi Slander Bud. I don't know, I don't think you know what the word slander means. Slander means that it's inaccurate. In some way. Or misinformation, or misleading. I didn't say anything misleading about Nouvelette. Did I say Papilla? I meant Tulpa. I meant Tulpa. I thought of the big Hydro Boy in my head, but I said Papilla apparently. I meant Tulpa. -1 viewer, my bad. I have C6 Nuvi and Limbo didn't say anything wrong, Limbo. I have C6 Nuvi too, by the way. So if anybody has a biased opinion on him, it should be me. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit rough. The BNFO wheelchair will be nice. Your Durin will carry. And then you don't really have a third team right now, unfortunately. Your best bets are the, like, Klee, Fiorina, Overvape scuffed stuff. Or Nouvelette Premium, which is also honestly going to be kind of scuffed. You may need to invest into new teams that have, like, good options there. No longer Power Washer, just washed, okay. With Paro Aura, and it was still one of her best teams at C1. This is C2, though. I guess C2 should evenly increase old characters' damage output. And was that with Fischl? I'm assuming that's with Fischl. Is team-wide? Yeah, I just said that. Is that with Fischl or is that with like Sucrose or Prune? Hopefully not Prune C6. If it's using Prune C6, it's dog shit. Sucrose? Okay. Yeah. If there's a rotation to get Pyro VV uptime using Klee, then that could be good. Although, that kind of means, if we're using Sucrose there, that means we have to do right in Kazuha for Binefa, which is gonna be a little bit rough. And that also means you have to farm for another set of VVEM. Hi, Toilet. Oh, Koro, I don't do UID reviews just by asking for them in chat, homie. Please do not do that. Casually for a long time, but now I want to play it properly. Can you take a review on the account? Yeah, I have account reviews open in the form, if you want to ask for an account review. That was calcs from 6.2. Was that before the buffs actually happened? Was that in beta? No, that was the patch of the buffs. Okay. That was after the beta ended. Then I guess I would test Klee Fiorina, but we kinda can't. Hi, Twin. The Spark notes on Nicole's best teams without Varka. I haven't had the time to look. Yeah, the TLDR of Nicole is that she gives you a shield, so she is going to be a little more comfortable than Bennett in teams where you either move a lot or you need interruption resistance, which means she is good for Kinich Emily, if you like Kinich. It doesn't make Kinich Emily like a Giga meta or anything, it just is better if you like Kinich Emily. Nicole is good for either Mona Durin or Lohan Durin teams, just because she is the best option for buffing multiple characters attack at the same time. And outside of Varka, is that it? Does she have another team? Like, I think she's a little better for Klee. Because you have, like, Klee, Durin... Or Klee, would it be Chevreuse or Durin there? I guess it'd be Chevreuse. Like, Klee, Chevreuse, Fischl, Nicole, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. But just generally, her buffing for a single character is worse than Bennett. So, like, if you're playing Mavuika, Nicole just isn't interesting for you. If that's, like, your only attack scaler, you know? See if my Stygian Dire is doable this patch? Sure, but I will say, I have a decent scope for the, like, rough area needed of damage for the Watcher. I don't really have that for a lot of characters on the Wolf yet. So I'll go ahead and say now, I might be off on my predictions for the Wolf, but I have relative confidence in myself for the Watcher and the Tulpa. Maybe she's okay with Stellar Conduct. That's true. That is actually a good point. Although, it kind of depends. Because we have to find out, like, how much of the team's DPS of these characters going to be. Like, Beto could be in them. I'm pretty sure Beto Snapshots. Columbina. Not Columbina. Sandrome will be in them, but she's only doing damage while she's on field. So, like, does it matter for her? Not, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see until the teams are actually out. Beto does no damage blood. I mean, have you ever seen her in like AoE content? She does pretty damn good damage in AoE content. Although, assuming the new characters are like really good, they could obviously lean even further away from her. Just a thing for my Durin, I'm curious if you don't want to. The thing? What thing am I testing? The DPS one? Huh? I don't quite follow. The Miliastra one? Is there a specific team you want me to test? Because, if so, I can do, like, Mona. I guess we wouldn't want to do Sucrose with cons on Mona. Bennett wouldn't really be good for that. If we're on fielding with Mona. You don't have Sheelan and Prune is C1. She's also level 1. We could do either Bennett and swap back to him just for the funny damage number. Or Sucrose and just stack more EM. Or Kazuha, I guess, but that's kind of scuffed. Mona, Durin, Nicole, and then I was gonna say I was using Bennett. But maybe Sucrose? Yeah, there isn't a great fourth in this team for you. Without Prune cons. Beto's damage is even impressive in 2 target anymore in 2026. A very bad investment, Beto. I mean, if you have bad investment, that kind of makes sense. But for an all-field character, For an off-field 1.04 star who is about to have buffing on their C6, I think that her damage is probably going to be fine. Especially mentioning her energy requirements are about to drop a lot, meaning you can build almost fully into damage. Like she's just going to be attack, crit, and that's pretty much it. Limbo misreading? What did I misread? Oh, very invested, my bad. I don't know why I read bad. You said you have a very invested Beto. Oh, I did misread. My fault. Okay. Sure, we can do that. Sucrose is built. We'll try Sucrose first. Shit. She's the least field time, so. Do we know the buffs yet? Oh, we have the early V1 beta leaks of the buffs. But nothing confirmed. Nothing confirmed yet. I'm assuming your Mona's built already. I'm just gonna guess she is. Handren, okay.
I'll be right behind you.
And I would also assume that Nicole Burst is worth using in this team. Account reviews today? Yes. Indeed.
Such defiance. I live within
Thunder! The abyss is burnt.
absorption test. Enemy
Switch characters? Oh, my ping.
decided by destiny.
A million. Nicole Burst isn't coming back, is it? No. Oh, her energy is rough. Oh, her energy is rough. What's her ER on your build right now? 140? Yeah, that doesn't seem to be enough. If I just do EQ, what's my energy after?
Heaven's will made mine.
It's like a little below half.
Stay clear. Absorption
Dude, switch. Holy ping, man.
fate is upon you.
Yeah, our energy is gonna be a little...
Such defiance.
Yeah, it's close. It's kind of close.
Degree away. Written in the stars.
But yeah, our energy is just deteriorating over time. We would need more energy for sure. And in this, with your builds right now, and with C6 Durin, your Mona is like none of the DPS. I don't think it's a bad idea putting your Mona on Fav. I think that putting Mona on Fav in your team would be totally fine since you're running a non-damage oriented Mona who is just trying to enable Durin as much as possible. I wonder if it would be optimal to try to do a couple vapes on Mona, to be honest. Because, like, C6 DPS Mona can do some fucking damage. I might try that, actually. Hold on.
I think not. Heaven's will make
Devouring claw!
absorption test decided by destiny. Begone.
The RNG is really rough.
Thunder! The abyss is burnt.
Animal test 63. Fate is upon you. Let me scry.
Yeah, they were landing in ACAs. That's fine. Yeah, like, I think actually that's a little better, but yeah, we need more energy. Our energy is really rough. And yeah, they plan on pulling C6 Lohan as well. Why is she giggling? I really like her little tiara. That's really pretty.
Defiance.
Wait, I know somebody who is pulling Nicole exclusively because of her hat. I wonder if they're gonna be upset that she takes it off during her skill. I guess we'll find out. Queen deserves her crown. Truth nuke. What are the cons on this? This is C6 Mona, C6 Durin. Which is why Durin is the entire team's DPS. Although, mind you, this is like a very unfinished Nicole. Her energy is quite rough. No good? Yeah. We'll just make sure I did put on VV and I'm not a dumbass. Yeah, okay. We have VV. Cool. Just to make sure I wasn't fucking that up. And like, I think best case scenario would do slightly shorter rotations. My rotations that were kind of long because I was trying to like hope for better energy, but I don't think we can really get that, to be honest.
The abyss is burned.
Decided by destiny. Delves into destiny.
But I think best case we end up like right there.
Think not.
It's just our energy needs work.
Stay away from
Absorption task. Fate is upon you. Shadows of fate. Begone.
Yeah. And that actually is a bit better, yeah. Like, shorter rotations is definitely better. We should try to do shorter rotations. It's just our energy is kind of rough. Is Nicole 5-star Bennett? Nicole is... I don't want to call her 5-star Bennett because that implies that she is better than Bennett, and she is not better than Bennett. She just isn't. What cons? C6 Mona, C6 Durin, C0R0 Nicole. And if we had a better Nicole build, we could probably get like 270, 280. Yeah, it could be a bit. Hold on, I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna give us infinite energy and try to play actually fully optimally. I'm just gonna like pretend our ER was perfect. You know, just pretend. We are role-playing really good energy builds.
Our little secret.
thunder. Stay
Animotech 63 decided by destiny. I think not. Heavens will.
That's fine. I misclicked a little bit, my bad. I double tapped T, my fault. What the fuck is that ball? Is that Skyward Atlas? I think that was Skyward Atlas.
Our little secret.
Also worth noting, Nicole's skillcast does indeed.
Let me scribe.
Nicole's skillcast does trigger her own passive.
Such defiance. I live within.
thunder.
They could be a little faster.
Decided by
We're in high ping though, so like I'm not that worried about it.
delves into destiny. I think not. Our little secret.
Stay away.
Absorption task. Written in the stars. Shadows of fate.
Did I miss a 1,000,000 hit? No, I did not. Okay.
Heaven's will.
Was that too early? Yes, that was too early. Okay, we cap at about 280. Yeah, I was right. We cap at about 280. At C6, this is a singular C6 character. I would say for a singular C6 character, 280 is very solid. Like, that's good. I mean, like, C6 Nouveau, that's like 180 KDPS, so... I think it's like 160, actually, so, you know. Having one C6 character, this is pretty good. But this is about 280. So is Nicole mid or not? It depends on your account. It's a very dependent situation. She's like okay. I think that in general she's kind of mid, but you know, mid doesn't mean bad. I think she'll have some use case scenarios. I think some people will be able to appreciate having her because they like to have shields. But I wouldn't be that mad if I traded in my Nicole for 100 pulls. You know, I'd be like, whatever.
Begone. I live within you.
Thunder! This day,
Hold on, I need, bro, come on.
Delve
I'm
into
not bursting intentionally. I want to see if there are any. There is a vape very early in. So Durin could vape in the middle of Mona's burst animation. I need to do an N1 EQ. Or EN1 EQ, doesn't really matter. I need to make sure that Durin vapes during that. That matters. He gets like 3 vapes the entire time, maybe 4. It really, never mind. Okay, this is a little bit different. I was trying to get a single vape. Shit. I was trying to get like a single vape on Mona. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. We want to vape everything we can possibly vape on Durin. How many Prune cons did you get? I got 1. On my account and on their account. We both did 100 pulls, we both got 1 con.
such defiance. Our little secret.
devouring claw! The abyss!
Animal Tech 63. Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you. Heaven's will made not.
Devouring claw! The abyss!
Oh, I didn't do the thing. I'm a dumbass.
Delves into depth.
Oh, still vaped it. Never mind. Wow. I didn't think that would work out.
Begone. Our little secret.
Thunder! The abyss is burned!
Absorption test. Decided by destiny.
Hey. Okay, so that did help a lot. Yeah, getting that extra vape on Durin put us up to 300k. Better than Albedo here? I would assume so. With a C6 Durin, I would absolutely assume so. Is Sucrose better than X character? Yes. C2 Chevrolet C1 the Sun 6 special 6 expanded. Is it worth pulling Nicole just to improve our Lucino? In my opinion, not really, no. 130k plus? No. Definitely not. With Nicole, I don't think you would pass 100k DPS unless your builds are phenomenal in that team. With C2 Chevrolet, I don't think so. I have no idea what changed. Beforehand, I was intentionally starting kind of slow on my Hydro in order to try and set up a Pyro to vape 1 big time on Mona. But it doesn't matter because she doesn't have VV, and we are getting VV on Durin, so it's just much more valuable to try and make sure that we get that first vape on Durin. That first vape on Durin matters way more. Prudence and Sucrose, she's C1 right now, so I don't think. So I think the aim is more valuable than a vape team. But, if they were to get C6, Prune, absolutely, yes. But yeah, 300k is pretty good for a C6 Durin with C0 or 0 Nicole and 4-star and a standard character. Not too bad. Yeah, this is by far your best team. I think you actually go from 300k DPS to 100k DPS, and I'm like, that's kind of rough. That's kind of funny. Your best team is 3 times better than your second best team. That's fucking funny. That's pretty funny. I wonder if after you... I think that Mona C6 DPS might be your second best team after you get Lohen. Like, Lohen, Nicole, my bad, Prune, Durin. And then, like, I don't know. Mona, Bennett, some Pyro Offfielder. If there is a good team for that, I think that she has the potential to be your second best. I don't want to say Shangling, because, like, Shangling is cursed, but... yeah. I would expect that. I think there is a good chance that Mona C6 DPS ends up being your second best team. It's always Shangling. What else? Any good weapons? Let me look over your weapons specifically real quick so I can make sure of that. I didn't look at things with the lens of a weapon in mind. Vertically invest older teams versus getting new ones. Shilling Cooper getting kind of wild. Going like Caesar on Mav to C2R1 instead of full new team. No, I don't think so. I think that it's the exact opposite actually. I think that it's making cons worth less. The more that power creep becomes a thing, the worse it'll be to pull constellations in general. Not just like old cons, but new cons too. The more power creep becomes a thing, the worse constellations become. Because the less longevity that characters' constellations will have, and the sooner you're gonna want to replace them. So, no. I think it's actually the exact opposite. I think that you have a better argument now for skipping weapons. Like, if you ever got weapons in the past, I think weapons are just losing value over time. I think that in the way that they're doing things in the game right now, even as a dolphin, you would rather pull every character but one in a region than pull, like, the best team and C2 that team. I think you would have better time with in-game content having your one team, or having, like, every character from the region, than having, like, one team you really like it, like C2, C3, on everybody. I just pulled Nefer Sig too. I think Nefer is the best Sig of the region, and I think that if things don't get worse, then it's still, like, totally fine. I think it's losing value either way, but I think it's still fine. Shit. Is this the jump one? Nice. But... okay. But I do think the weapons are losing... I think every single point of vertical investment becomes worse as power creep gets worse. What about Sandrone Sig? Son, we don't even have team DPS calcs yet. Into a few favorites. Yeah, they're making that much harder to... excuse. They're making that a lot worse. Whales are sweating right now. I mean, it makes sense though, right? Putting more Primogems into one character is just going to be less valuable than spending those Primogems on a character that comes out 2 banners later, because that character that came out 2 banners later is going to be stronger. Hi, Clarissa.
Quiz Mr. Strimmer, what
Sup?
is the biggest city in America? No, it's obesity.
I didn't even answer because I knew it was going to be some shit like that. Alright, bro. Good one. Sandrone is gonna be like pull or sig over pull old unit that got buffed, I feel. But you know what I feel, Cave? I feel like the actual secret answer is gonna be wait until Snezhnaya drops and pull the new best, like, 4th slot for the team. Over pulling old character cons, or pulling her cons, or pulling her sig. During Sugar for Nicole or not, that's not enough information to really give you an answer. But yeah. I'm not saying they're like all of a sudden completely worthless, I'm just saying that the faster a character gets phased out, the less valuable it is to put more points of investment into that character, you know? So they're actively making whaling worse in their game, which I think is kind of funny. And I mean, I was talking about the, like, the character 2 patches from now is just gonna be better. That's exactly what happened in Nodcry. Flynn's came out, cool. Next update. Here's a DPS with 10 to 20k DPS of a higher ceiling. Okay. Zwei comes out. Another DPS of a 10 to 15k DPS higher ceiling. Like... yeah, that's rough. It's rough, man. Yahoo! Yeah, I hope that doesn't become a continuous, like, trend, because I like Sandrone, and it'd be very unfortunate if Sandrone ends up as the Flynn's of this region. Huh? Oh. Thanks. Real whales! I know you didn't just say real whales. Yes, all whales C6 every character regardless of any other factors. Truth nuke. Nah, it'll be another man that's mid. You're probably right. You said for Sandrun, yeah. No, a real whale drops $1,000 every banner, regardless if the character's already C6 or 5 or not. That way they can stockpile the Stella Fortuna. What's that fucking noise? I don't know. I'm not gonna make a comment on that, Destin. I'm not gonna comment on that. Okay, oh yeah, weapons. Apologies. With NFA, it does not seem like that's the case, no. I would assume no. Weapons. We're gonna use Fav, to be honest. You probably should use Fav for now. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Funny. I guess. Yeah. 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 I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. No, not really. You don't really have any characters that really need anything, so the answer is no. You're fine because you don't really have any weapons that you need on anybody. That's funny. And you have Lost Prayer if you ever were to do Klee. Once you get C2 Klee, she'll probably be fine for you. But honestly, do we think that Klee is going to be better than C6 Mona? I don't know. I really don't know. No, it's C2 Klee. It's C2 Klee versus C6 Mona. C2 Klee without Chevrus, without Durin, without Nicole. Those are the conditions. Versus C6 Mona, no Durin, no Nicole. This is Mona C6 calcs. With Nicole Prune C6. And Durin. It's 180k DPS. I feel like the bar to pass with Klee isn't that high. I feel like Klee's gonna be like maybe 110, 120k DPS. So, and that'll be with like stealing Fischl or Sucrose from Binefa, so like that's gonna come with a cost. But I don't know what team we would run, like maybe a full ER Shangling Bennett. And we would need a Hex character there, so I guess it would have to be Sucrose 4th slot or Prune. Probably Sucrose. I don't know. I could try that actually. I mean, if you have the Hex set on your Mona, we could test that right now. No, you don't. I'll just, I'll just give her 20 crit rate and 43 attack. Bennett. Kind of low on the energy, no? 2, 0. Yoink. 2. 2. Could be better, but whatever. It's fine, I guess. It works. And Shangling. Fav. Fav is a pretty low level, but still Fav. We can't proc Cinder here, so Cinder's not useful. I guess it would just be like as much energy as possible, really. So like 2-piece emblem, 2-piece Silken. Can we get a 2-piece? You have to yoink that. Or in a 3-piece. Right, flower goblet, right. Your crit rate. Sure. That's honestly not that high. Yeah, I guess it's only 10, 5, 15, and 11, so that's fair. Yeah, not that great. Not that great. I've ever actually used her, that's funny. And she's here just to give us energy. Official in the hex set now? Nah, not really. She's still mostly a GT gal. We're just giga budgeting this. If this is more than like 120k DPS, which I don't know if it will be, to be honest, I have no idea. If this is more than 120k DPS, I think that you're... Oh, how are we gonna VV? We might not be able to VV. How the fuck? How are we gonna VV with Sucrose? You just do it. What? I'm gonna try something.
Shadows of teamwork is dreamwork. Eat this! Nice and spicy. Ha! Written in the stars.
Nah.
Clear.
That's just not... That's really complicated, and that was bad. That was bad. That was really complicated, and it did not give us VV. We might just not get VV. But if we're not getting VV, then Sucrose feels pretty bad. It might be a Sucrose Instructor angle. Because we need a Hex character there of some kind.
You're toast! At the frying pan, Animal Tech 63 decided by destiny. Let me scribe. Huh?
This probably is not passing 200k, to be honest. Or 100k, 100k. Yeah, I thought there might have been a way to get VV, but I'm honestly not sure anymore. Wait, okay, we should not do Shangling after Bennett. Shangling should be before Bennett. Hold on.
Nice and spicy. Delve into everybody. Stand back. Fate is upon you. Stay clear.
Maybe? I can't tell. I think, okay, we didn't vape any of those. Those were 80k's non-vape.
Shadows of teamwork is dreamwork. Written in the stars. Animal testing.
Oh, it didn't crit! Bro, oh, I didn't give myself the stats. I'm a dumbass. So we can get 300k's, but it's kind of tough. I forgot to give myself the stats as well. Hold on. It was 20 crit rate. Good enough. And 43 attack. Okay. Pretty good. Okay.
Nice and spicy.
I couldn't swap characters. Piping. Oopsie. I feel like it takes too long for us to get the Pyro Aura. I'll try to time it better.
Everybody stand back. Decided by destiny. Stay clear. Let me scribe. Nice.
Ooh. Yeah, Shangling would need so much more energy. I would have to funnel from Bennett and everything every rotation. And off of one that was 80k, What with the nuke for 300k like 3 or 4 times? How come she looks so miserable to play? Because it's a 1.05 star. Standard character.
Shadows of fate. Teamwork is strength. Fate is upon you. Absorption tap.
Can I please? See, we can get, I think it's a max of 4. So we can do 1.2 million damage per rotation on Mona. I don't think that being the entire team's DPS is gonna be good enough, low-key. Yeah, I think Cleve will end up being better and also feel way more comfortable to play.
Everybody stand. Written in the stars. Animal tech 63.
Can I please, dude? Yeah, we can get like 83k, which I think is pretty funny. But yeah, without Durin, it being Xiangling is a much bigger inconvenience than I realized. I thought Xiangling would feel way better here. But I think that hitting 83k with this team is still kind of funny. PMC. I don't think Pyro MC is gonna be good enough application. His application rate's quite slow. Use Malvika's son. But yeah, no, I would rather die, and I would also rather die than recommend a chatter to play Saxord Pyro MC Mona. Like, that's just immoral. That's just immoral. Replace Xiangling with Durin? Yes, we know that Durin's better than Xiangling, but the entire reason we're not playing Durin is because we are trying to get away from using Durin because he will be elsewhere. Play Klee C2. Klee is currently level 60, so we can't really use her as an example, unfortunately. But yeah.
Shadows of fate. Teamwork is dreamwork. Fate is upon you. Delves into destiny.
Yeah, like the energy, we would need so much more energy on Xiangling. Her build is just nowhere near good enough. I think she would actually need like 300 YAR minimum. She would need so much. I mean, I can give myself infinite ER to try through rotations in a theoretical scenario where Xiangling's ER is fixed. But, this is purely theoretical. 6 Mona, yeah.
Shadows of fate. Let's light it up. Everybody get decided by destiny. Stay clear.
I have to fit another CA there, but I can't really fit another CA.
I'm going in. Written in the stars.
Can I please do it? Nah, I'm cooked.
Let's light it up.
Yeah, and there's also like a full like 1.5 window where it feels like we just can't do anything. I try to swap characters. Yeah, it's like 80k DPS. It's like 80k DPS. And yeah, it's just like... I don't think there is a good way to fit the timings. I think best way to fit the timings would be to do Bennett then Xiangling. Yeah, because... I think that the attack buff is less impactful than us missing an entire CA of vaping, maybe even 2. Yeah, I think we could get 2 CAs worth of vaping. Let's try that.
Let me scrap. Teamwork is dreamwork. You're toast. Boba, get decided by destiny. Absorption tap.
I think we actually got a Hydro Swirl there. Blow up, please.
Delves into I'm going in. At the frying pan, into the fire. Eat this. Written in the stars. Staying clear.
Yeah, getting V. Okay, I'm out of energy. I'm out of stamina. We're actually running out of stamina. What the fuck? That's crazy. I guess we're out of stamina. We're doing normal attacks, but I think they could hit 90. Triple tornado trust. True. That's funny.
Let me start. Teamwork is dreamwork. You're toast. Boba, decided by destiny. Absorption.
Nah, that was a non-swirl. Yeah, so when we miss VV, it's obviously a massive, massive damage loss. Wait. What does the thing on my wristband mean? Yeah, what does the little wristband thing there mean? I'm not familiar with that. C6 icon? Like early wings? Is that what makes it to when N1 triggers a CA? Those are the team's damage? Because Pyro MC applies 0 Pyro, man. I think Pyro MC applies Pyro like 4 times the entire rotation. That's barely gonna cover her Q plus like E.
Delved into everybody, stand back. Written in the stars.
Can't tell if that was it or not. Nope. Even without VV though, it's still like 70k. Holy, that actually uses all of our stamina, dude. That's crazy. What am I doing? That's not.
Decided by
I'm cooked.
Staying clear.
Get the VV that time now. Yeah, this is going to be a very awkward team to play that is likely going to be very impractical against actual enemies. So I'm just going to put like a bosh on that. That's not a good idea. We should not play this team. This is just a bad team in practice. There is going to be nothing that stands there and just lets you do 5 CAs on Mona consecutively. This is a Lenny-ass team. Without Nicole, this is unplayable. So yeah, I guess you'll be playing Klee then. Klee is going to be worth it for you because you can't play Mona in that situation. This is just too bad. Unless normal attacking is enough for good damage. If normal attacking is enough for good damage, then maybe. I can try that real quick. Let me just throw that at it real quick. Because maybe it is, who knows. Maybe Shengling's power up is actually that good.
Let me scry. Fate is upon you.
No, it's just not. Am I crazy? So the wristband does not mean NA equals CA. I don't know what that shit means. Well, it went away when I got it. I don't know, dude. Wait, we'll go to the YouTube Welkin, yeah. This team gonna clear nothing? Yeah. Let me set up the YouTube Welkin real quick, sure. Ba-boom. Okay, YouTube Welkin is open. Type your UAD into the YouTube chat if you'd like to enter. Good luck. Mav still is valuable pull, at least for me, because I have full premium but no Mav. Do you think it's still valuable pull in general? Or my account, or is it better to save? I mean, if I said it was at the time, I don't see a reason I would have changed my opinion. If you're asking that in relation to earlier when I said that cons are losing value over time, yes they are, but I didn't say they're like all of a sudden immediately completely useless. If you had your eyes on some potential constellations, and I think Mavwika has some of the better cons in the game. Especially her early cons, her C2 is really good. But like, the thing is, I wouldn't know the answer unless I was on your account right now. Like, I would assume that I haven't changed my answer in the past, like, couple, I would assume weeks, maybe months. But yeah, I would prioritize Klee, because this team is not going to be very good, 1, and 2, it'll be less comfortable to play. It'll just be way harder to play. Just play Klee. Just play Klee. If you don't have Mav you're throwing, XD.
Delved into I'm going in. You're toast. At the frying pan.
What am I doing? Bro, no. Why am I... Like, why do I think that fucking Mona E alone is gonna be enough to give us a Hydra Aura? This is not a normal team. This is some goofy, wacky shit.
Shadows of teamwork is dreamwork. Nice and spicy, written in the stars. Absorption tech.
Why didn't the N1 trigger a CA? Am I fucking stupid? Holy ping. Why? I guess I don't fully understand how that works. I guess it's only the first N1, isn't it? Was that not the first N1 I did, though? I think it was the first N1 I did. Why didn't it trigger a CA? I thought the first N1 after a CA was a guaranteed... Oh, I do one right here, actually. That's the one that's triggering the CA. Never mind. Yeah, the literal only way you could do this is by doing it like that, and that's just, like, cringe as hell. And the other ones are all RNG. It's like a percentage based, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. It's percentage based, so there's no way to reliably vape off that. If they have Prune and Nicole, because they want to test multiple teams. And Prune and Nicole, they're pulling C6 Lohan. So Mona is, I guess, just not going to be useful on their account unless they get Skirk or something. The reason we were testing Mona teams is because I was curious what she could do without them, since she is going to get retired. But she's just kind of hopeless without them. Was nasty though? Absolutely. They're just pulling C6 Lohan, so she's getting retired. Yeah, it'll be Lohan. Right. Goofy ass team can clear Dire Hera. Yeah, Hera's a bit of a unique use case though. Okay. And hello, LeBlanc. Okay, yeah, I can't really test Klee because you don't have X-Ray. I think that was kind of all you had asked. I think. Was there anything else? I'm pretty sure that was it. I don't have a third team? Yeah. I think that was it, thank you. Okay, cool. And yeah, I mean, you have 1.5 teams right now. Best of luck on getting a full second team, and eventually, one day, a good third team. Eventually. Okay. Actually gonna be standard right before he releases? Klugi, right? Also, Nefer wasn't right before release, hello? Nefer was, like, at the very end of beta. Beta has been closed for Lohan since before, like a week before the patches even came out. It was well over a week before. I don't remember exactly when it was. But it's been gone. I don't know if we've ever had a character get adjusted that heavily between their beta and their release. Okay. Best of luck. King Art. King Art, are you here? Congrats, man. See something in chat for me real quick. Hey, nice. Congrats, dude. Would Nefer still be better than Flynn's without her base EM? Without her base EM at all? I don't know. Her EM got nerfed. But, I'm assuming you mean if she just didn't have any base stats whatsoever. I don't know. If Nefer didn't get nerfed, would she be as good as a buy? Probably. Okay, you're clean. Mods, there is King Arts UID. Congrats, man. Congrats. Let's do another one. If you... Oh, character review never got unpaused. Oops. Minus 50? I thought it was minus 100. Was it 50? I thought it was 100. I might be trolling. It was 100? Okay, I thought so, yeah. Pro, I don't do reviews just for typing UID in chat. If you want them for free, I do them on Twitch with channel points. Chud-filled company. They were afraid of her men. Okay. I guess Corpa is available if anybody wants it. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and roll for the next account review or Abyss Clear, whatever the winner wants, I guess. Strongboxing, whatever. Balls, true. Okay. Homie's still awake? Yeah. Wait, Kaya. I'm not totally sure, but today might have been the day that Ophelia was gonna get on so that we could do the Minecraft thing. You might sleep through the moon. You might sleep through the moon. Oh, Pixie! You want me to Strongbox? You said Thursday? Yeah, but it's not like an American Thursday. It's, Ophelia is in Europe. So, like, in a few hours it will be Thursday for where Ophelia is. Leave the tier 3 Pixie. Sounds good. Join the wheel. It's been messaged, but we're about to do a Corpa right now for Pixie. Sounds good. Sounds good. Be up early anyways. Smooch. I'm in the US and it's Thursday. When I say Thursday, I don't mean it just passed midnight 40 minutes ago. I mean, it's not even Thursday in the West Coast yet. I mean, like, actually, like, Thursday's day. Not, like, just became Thursday at night. Like, I don't mean technically Thursday. I mean, like, the actual day of Thursday. Like, if somebody plans something for Wednesday, are you staying up until 1 a.m. after Tuesday and saying, hey, when's it happening? Like, no, you're not. Yes, okay, buddy. For sure. For sure. Got some chuds in my chat. You know what's funny? That's exactly what I'm doing right now, but since they're in EU, but that is funny. Do you not? Nope. Because I'm not a chud. That's debatable. Okay. So you want to books for Veressa and for Prune. Prune being a VV, and Veressa obviously being LNO. All we really care about on Prune is that you get a lot of attack and some ER. Sun. And all we care about on Veressa is attack, crit, ER. You're the biggest chud of them all, Kaya. That could be true if you weren't here right now. But unfortunately, you take the cake on that one, buddy.
I think not.
Nicole says there is no treasure. Thank you, Nicole. Ah? Oh. I guess I did. Okay, actually, what do you have on your Prune right now? How is Prune looking? What you got? I got it going on. Oathsworn? A whale using Oathsworn? I see. Is there a reason you opted for Oathsworn over, like, Atlas? That's a little surprising to me. Attack and ER. Yeah, this is also attack, but I mean, this is a 4-star. This is 6% more attack and 110 more base attack. In trade for 48 ER for half of the rotation, so you're not getting it for half of your off-field time. I guess if you're capping either way, it doesn't really matter. But you're not. What's her cap after her adjustments again? I kind of forgot. What do you cap at? Is it 4,000? Or was it 4,500? I feel like I remember it being 4,500, but I don't really remember. Maybe it was 35? I don't remember. It is 4,500? I mean, after buffs, maybe that's enough. Because I'm pretty sure that she actually does read Nicole's attack buff. And you're gonna have C6 Nicole. So... I think that running with Sworn's gonna be fine. We can't read, does she? I thought she didn't. I'm pretty sure Prune does include Nicole's attack buff, yes. In her passive. Prune doesn't read Nicole buffs? Really? This doesn't read Nicole buff? I know that Nicole's own stats don't read Nicole's buff. Like, I know her little quills don't read her own buff. But I thought that Prune could read it. I know that Nicole got changed in V3 to make it to where she doesn't read her own attack buff. But I hadn't heard that about Prune. Because if she doesn't read Nicole's buff, it's almost impossible to cap her out. I mean, maybe after C2 and C6 and the passive trigger, then maybe. Let's go find out. Let me go beat up a Helitroll or some shit. It needs to be stronger than a Helitroll. Whopper Flower. Or, Red is Vine. Cap was 4.5k, they changed it to 4k, but removed reading Nicole buff. I think you're right, actually, that does cap at 4k. I think you're right, yeah. But yeah. I think you're right. That is a 4k cap. I see. Well then, oh, she has 0 energy. Holy shit. Oh, I don't know how to actually play her, do I? Hey, what do I have to do on Prune? I actually have no idea what to do with Prune. EQ, okay. Boink. It's gonna wait for her energy. One day, I will get my ear up. Let's just do this. Okay. So. E. Bro. Q, whatever. Why didn't I get a second D? On-fielder swirls. Am I tripping? Is that only for the on-fielder? No, she should already have it. Or maybe we're not under the trolling rally effect? No, I think we are. Oh, there it goes. It didn't activate, okay. I guess trolling rally wasn't activated yet. Okay, she does pass 4k. Okay, cool. We have to just roll for a second D. Gotcha. What does the second D on Prune do? Here. Eat my nuts. Okay, yeah, we hit 4K. We hit 4K, so you can stick with what you got. That's fine. That's fine. We hit 4K Prune and Nicole. I was not aware that it had to be Prune and Nicole. That's good to know. That is good to know. Does it not you? Does it not read like any attack buffs? Or do they do some funny business to make it where it's like just Nicole ignore? I just want to see this damage real quick. I'm kind of curious. I'm just kind of curious. Wait, if you already have enough attack on... Wait, okay, do you want to Strongbox VV if you already have enough attack? If your Prune is already, like, getting her burst up off cooldown on VV, do you want to do that? What's Nicole's attack? By the way, I didn't use Nicole there, so that was on her own, so I don't know what Nicole's is. But I can check again in a minute. Where the fuck is Prune? Oh. Durin. Ah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Durin.
What should my fourth slot be in a Mauve Chevy Janssen team? Is available but terrible and Oron is 2 but C0. What is your Mauve weakest weapon? And what is your Verus's weapon? Didn't you say another Welkin? Yep, I'm doing a third today. Oracons don't really matter. I mean, his C6 is nice, but it's not like a requirement or anything. By the way, this is C6 Varka, C6 Durin, C0 Nicole. As of right now, she is C0.
Watch out! A turning point.
Gotcha! My turn!
Turn! Shrimp! Flash!
Oh. On the contrary, Nicole needs ER. I guess it's a new domain, so like, yeah, fair enough. Her cons probably help with energy, don't they? Her cons probably help with energy somewhere.
A little secret.
Leave it to me! The story has only just...
Got enough! Nowhere to run! Take a leak!
Shrimp! Flash!
I think not. Heaven's will. Make...
Stay back! A turning...
Gotcha! My turn! You're done!
Shrimp!
Something's missing.
Flash! Shrimp!
Is Varka no C6? Wait, what are Varka and Durin cons? I thought they were C6. That can't be C6 Varka. Is this like C2? Or are they gonna get like backpacked? Has extra skills? Like more than one? Because we get the one extra skill. Only a few cons. Okay, okay. I was like, wait, 200k? My Veressa does more than this. There's no shot. Those are cool little wrist plans. That's cool. What is Vorka's cons? He is C2, yeah. He's C2 or 1. He has a pretty decent split. Durin is C4? Fuck! Sheesh. Can I do Mavuika? After we C6, can I? Oh, she's not C6. Do you have any C6? You do. I kind of want to try Nicole Veressa with C6 Nicole. You said to go into activator cons, right? Durin equals Chud confirmed. No, he's only C4. And his C6 is pretty good, but his C4 is like, meh. His C6 gives defense shred, I believe. It's the defense shred or defense ignore. I can't recall which. It's one of the two. What's the movie? Good new character? Which one? Go ahead and... pull C6 Durin, bro. Surely this is your account to make the decision on. Test Varessa with or without Nicole? Because, I mean, before she gets her constellations, you would rather just play Chevy anyways. Feel free to top up, true. Yeah, I'm guessing at C6, the best team would be C6 Nicole, C6 Mavwika, C6 Durin. But when we don't have 6 Mavwika, it's probably Iansan. I would assume Iansan. With Bet. Nicole C6 is one of the best, if not like the best buffer for attack scalers in the game. For whale characters, or for whale players, of course. What's your skill talent? Okay, that's good. Oh, wait. Okay, she's not getting her projections right now. Noted. She's not getting projections right now. Oh, you don't have the set yet. Oh, okay, okay. That matters. Okay. Do you want to throw it on real quick? Like, that goblet's fine. Like 360 resin, nice. Because you have a good goblet, you have a... never mind. You have an okay... I'll just add 40% damage bonus in the sim, I think. That is a little bit rough. And this is also with non-C6 Durin, and C6 Durin is defense ignore, I think, which is obviously very good. So this is close to, but not like the pinnacle of what Varessa can do. But it's close. There you are. Forgot that stays at the top.
Anyone need a coach?
Put on set and add some stats. I think it's easier to add stats here. Like, I would rather add 40 damage bonus than try to figure out how much attack I need to add. And, like, calculate that shit. I would rather just add the damage bonus. Was it 40 or 50? I think it was 40, right? Hmm. And then Durin gets 40 as well. Oh, that's... cool. Yansun gets 42? Bro, eat my nuts. Does she not have a cap at C6? I mean, she does have a cap, but I don't know if we would reach that cap just by leveling pieces. Like, with just leveled artifacts, I think we would need good substats. Okay. Also, I don't think you have... no, you aren't on, FE Sig. Okay. So there is room for growth for sure. The E mists. Oh, we were too far away, damn. Oops.
Control breathing. On. Yeah. Go!
Damn, those 1 million... that's 1.5 million miniQs. And that's without C6 Durin. That's without FE Sig. I did... wow, okay. Huh. I wonder what this could be with, like, full whale investment. I don't know. And yeah, Durin's like 10%. He's not that big of a deal in this team. Honestly, with Durin being 10%, I think Noblesse would be better. I think this is actually like C4. I think he would be better on Noblesse. Why is only 600k? Because it's not full C6. The only C6 in this team is Varessa and Nicole. And the Unson's on Fav, so she's not on like whale stuff. It's only partially whaled. And like what you're used to when you see like the maxed out like million stuff is when everyone's C6R5 and we just don't have that. Okay, add Durin Shred from Double Hex. Oh, you're right, we're not even getting the right amount of Red Shred. Because Durin's passive isn't activating here. How much more do we get? Is it like 15? I kind of forgot. And Durin Sig, yeah, Durin Sig is disabled. Nicole Sig is partially disabled. I forgot about that. Yeah, both Sigs are turned off right now. Nicole's passive is off right now. Durin's passive is off right now. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. I'm honestly not sure if Nicole Burst is even worth using here.
The story has only
Stronger.
Bro, please.
It's justice o'clock. Headbutt. Hero incoming. Boost.
Because I've done 1.5 million before even having Nicole. So I'm pretty confident we could hit it quite a bit more with everything being full C6. I don't remember whose account it was, but I hit higher DPS in this before Nicole even came out, and she is like just the best, so.
Justice o'clock.
stay back. Kane.
Quick as a flash.
Yeah.
It's justice o'clock. Boost. It's justice o'clock.
It probably wasn't quite enough. That's fine.
Stay back. I'm turning.
But yeah, with non-full C6R5, with just 2 whaled characters, 2.5 whaled characters, that's not too bad. And that was also with both Durin and Nicole Sig, and Durin's passive, and Nicole's passive being deactivated. And I don't remember what our Varessa build is. I don't remember her stats. Oh. Okay. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Okay. Alright. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. That makes sense. Do you have any... I don't think you have any, like, fully whaled out C6 across the board teams, do you? I don't think so. I don't think so. No Chaska? C6? I would doubt it. Oh, she is. Who would we run, though? See, at least C2, I would... It's definitely her. Nicole C6 for sure. Would last be Mauve C3? I wonder if Nicole's better than... Or I wonder if, Yansan's better than... Mauve or not. In that team we just did. I don't know. I do not know. Nicole's good for Varessa. Nicole is the best whale thing you can get for Varessa, but... Yeah, I guess, like, absolute best team is probably, like, C6R5 Mauve, C6R5, Durin, C6R5 Nicole. I don't think that R5, Chevy Sig, or Yansan, Escoffier Sig on Yansan would be better than C6R5 Mauve. Durin C6 or Nicole C6 for Clorend. For C6, I honestly don't know, man. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know that C2 Durin is better, but for C6, I just couldn't tell you. If I had to guess, I would guess it's Nicole, but I'm not sure. If I had to guess. That's just the, yeah. That might be why we weren't getting the energy. Is it just on... Oh, never mind, it's just the equipping character? No, Hexory is just the, attack buff. Never mind. Oh, that does mean the weapon was giving us less attack because of that as well, yeah. Noted. That kind of makes sense then, yeah. We were losing on quite a lot from not having Hexory. I see. Oh, that also means Durin's weapon set wasn't activated. Yeah, them. Okay. We're missing quite a lot because of that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Is just a buff for the off-field hex? What is? Oh, you're clear in C6? That doesn't really matter for us. I'm down to try Shaska. I'm curious how Shaska Mauve... Nicole... Ooh. Nicole... Ooh. Sorry, can't get through the sentence. I'm curious how Shaska Mauve, Nicole Silali is. Yeah, not the greatest artifacts, but that's alright. We're gonna borrow that. Huh? Oh. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we're still kind of overcapped, but... that's what we got. Never mind, it's not what we got. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to try it. In that team, we wouldn't get Hexoray anyways, so we would give ourselves 20% attack, or power damage if we did. Play Nicole there. Is she R5? I don't know. I don't know if we have any R5s. Zabai, Sheelan, and Yavarosa was not R5. Where the fuck is Traska? Oh, she's a little bit down here. Yes, she is C6 or 5. Yes. Love Chaska Nefer? Yeah, but with Chaska, what percentage of the team's damage is Mavwika? In that team? We're about to like double the team cost. Oh, fuck. Let's do Nicole second, actually. Actually, might not be double, I'm not sure. Is it double?
And ready to roll.
Janssen Slot is adding... Is she C2 or C3? I think she's just C2. So 4 costs. This is -2. And this is +4. And that's not double. It's a little bit more. C3? Oh, okay. +5 then. Hello, Susui. Like 70%. That's not too bad. 100, bro. Let's add some Nisel from Malv real quick. Okay, good enough. I guess it should be like Nicole E, Lali EQ, Mav QE, and then Shaska.
Fire in the hole. Fulfill our path. Suffer the wrath from the sky. Bullseye. Open
I know it's like 5 higher cost, but that's better than I expected. That's a little better than I expected. Like 800k? I mean, I know it does have like 5 or 6 more cost than the other team did, but that's still like a tiny bit better, which is pretty impressive. Nice. Is a real character? Yeah. And it's not C6 Lolly? Yeah, I mean, if it was, then it'd be fucking crazy, insanely high cost. And she's still 7% of the team. Dude, that's crazy. Mauve is not C6, and she's still 20% team DPS. That's fucking wild. C6 R5 versus C3 R1. Jeez. That's wild. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. $15 res, 13. Oh yeah, I never simulated the res. I forgot about that. I completely forgot to simulate the res shred. And the attack from Durin Sig and the attack from Nicole Sig. And her stats aren't that good. To be completely honest, Varessa's artifacts could use a lot of work. Milas, what's up? It's Durin, Nicole, Sitlali. Ooh. Not a Mauve wheelchair? If it's Durin, how much of the team's damage is Durin? I imagine he's in light mode in that team. If that one's better than Mauve, that's like the first time Shaska Whale team has ever not had Mauve. That's nice. Although I'm kind of surprised Durin's better than Mauve. If she's able to melt in that team, which we know she is. I'm a little surprised. Like 7%, I would imagine it's less than 7%. Oh, wait, do you mean like Durin damage team contribution? Test it out. We don't have C6 Durin. Nor R5, so we couldn't test it in the same way they did. We don't have the option. But I haven't noticed the eye bag. That's cool. Is there anything else I want to test? Also, how much defense was Durin C6? I kind of forgot. $30 for himself. And then 30 for your character as well. And that is shred. Yeah, it's 30 shred for your teammate and 30 for a personal and light mode. That's pretty good, yeah. So yeah, I guess if we did have C6 support here, it would be 30% more defense shred. And I think that Nicole's is ignore? Yeah. Nicole's is ignore. Okay. Good to know. And then like probably like 40% plus more attack. And rush shred. How good is C6 or 5 Sheilinen over Mauve Waco? I think Sheilinen is just a good bit worse, to be honest. A lot of the reason that Mauve is there is for the damage. And like Sheilinen and cons aren't very good, so I think that like Mauve with C2 is just like similar Chaska damage to Sheilinen and C6 or 5. Not like the same, but not that far apart. Not what you would expect from going from a DPS to a buffer. Is Shred or Ignore better? I mean, one isn't necessarily better than the other. What's the biggest thing worth mentioning is just that stacking more of the same kind is usually the best option. If you already have Shred, stacking that with more Shred is your best option. If you already have Ignore, stacking that with more Ignore is your best option. It's cool, hello. I'll watch the video later. I'm not sure how much better it is than her old team before. But Nicole C6 making, like, attack scaler is actually, like, at a whale maxed out level that doesn't really matter. Better is pretty cool. It is just kind of cool and fun because, like, I'm gonna be so deadass. Like, C6 whale stuff just does not matter in terms of, like, the game's balance. The best character in the game does not have anything to do with how many constellations they have. It's when they're at C0 in my eyes. But it's still fun. It's still fun. Because, like, generally speaking, in my mind, once a character is C2 or higher, they're just like, I just don't really care anymore. They should be killing everything, no problem. And if they aren't, it's just bad. Okay, I think that's something I wanted to mess with. Yeah. No, that's not totally true. I kind of want to try Well.Mauve. Yeah, let me do Mauve real quick, like, as a carry. Because I'm a little curious to see how she stacks up against Chaska. As the on-field DPS. And then I'm good. You calling right and bad? Yes.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
For us with adding in Hex? I mean, I could. I probably should. Yeah, I can. I'll simulate Hex additions. Because with that, she was missing Shred and a lot of attack. I need to read the passives to see how much attack we're getting from Nicole, Cinder, and Sigda, which I just not want to do, to be honest. One sec. Oh. No, that's fine. What cones are in this team? This is C3 Mauve, C6 Nicole, C6, I think, Sheelanin, and C2 Seatlally. I don't remember if Sheelanin C6 or not, to be honest. Quicker to do Nicole homework? I have no idea if fast it is.
Bring it. Lolling, eat Papa. Get the pyroclastic surge.
4 mil, damn. I'm not melting. Should.
Incinerate. Voltron, be gone. Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath. Light of the
Did that just do my melt?
sun.
No. Am I not melting?
Rev the engine. Get to work. Lolling, eat Papa. Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate.
There we go.
Voltron. I think not. Bring it.
Yeah, Lester was kind of sloppy. This one's better.
Two. Time. Wrath from the sky.
Yeah. I could do this better, of course, and I could do the better combo, and we likely would hit 800k with that. I guess that means, like, with best combo on Mauve, it'd probably be kind of similar. It's pretty crazy. That's C3 Mauve versus C6 or 5 Chaska.
Incinerate.
Chat, this is with C6 Nicole. C6 Nicole matters a lot, okay? We're getting defense shred we wouldn't have here otherwise. Or defense ignore. Oh. Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty sure that... Does Mauve C6 give you ignore or shred? I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, Prune, Nicole, the new ones? I mean, Nicole C6 is one of the best C6 buffers we've had in a long time. For attack scalers, I think it's the best we've ever had. C2 is ignore, shred. C3 Mauve, C6 Seatlally. No, this is C0 Seatlally. C3 Mauve. C6 Nicole, though, yes. They're from me. Do they have C6 Kazuha? You mean C0 Kazuha? Same character.
Light it up. Such defiance.
Same thing.
Get to work. Lolling, eat Papa. Get light of the blazing sun.
I guess the one thing is, I need to extend my field time a bit. Because in this team, you stay on fields for so damn long.
Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath from the sky.
Oh, that missed. Fuck. Yeah, on high ping, the timings are kind of awkward. I goof those sometimes on high ping.
Incinerate.
Good enough. Mava Shred, thank you. I think the C6 just enables C2 to work when you're on field. I'm pretty sure.
Rise to the be gone. Fulfill our pact. Lolling, eat light of the blazing sun. Incinerate. Incinerate. Incinerate.
And yeah, meditations are a little bit slow right now due to our... Did it just hit after I pressed E? Son, whatever. That's so annoying. Hyping feels so shitty sometimes. Like me being in Mauve's bike state and her off-field tick still applying pyro, it's like, come on, dude. It's so frustrating.
Such defiance.
Like, I wanted the answer. I'm just getting screwed half the time.
Incinerate! Full throttle! I think not. Get to work! Suffer the wrath! Light of the
I think it did properly cancel good. And also, it's a little bit slower than it should be because of our ping. Wait, is that better than Chaska or not? We were at 800k for a little bit. What did Chaska cap out at? I think she was at like 850 or some shit, right? I think Chaska was like mid or like low 800s. I don't remember exactly what it was. It's the same? Oh. I don't remember. I forget what Chaska was. That's crazy though. C3 Mav almost tying Chaska when I'm not even doing the best combo. Like, I have a better idea of how to do the best combo now, but I still have to actually do it. And I'm not gonna make my main attempt of like learning it at 160 ping. That'd just be stupid of me. But that's crazy though. C3 R1 Mav versus C6 R5 Chaska, and it's that close. That's nuts. That is nuts. Okay. And C6 gotcha. I think that's all I wanted to mess with. With you knowing that your prune is done, would you rather do Varessa, try to get her some better pieces, because right now she has like 180 crit damage? Or
Such defiance.
Stay back!
do something else? What do you want to do? Oh. Good work, Varka. Knowing that your prune is done, just want to do Varka. I mean, not Varessa, I'm sorry. Varessa with Hex now? How long is Nicole's Hex Ray quests? How many minutes is it? Because that might actually be easier. 5 minutes. Would you mind me doing that on stream? Because I can do that after the Strongbox. I would kind of lore skip. You just watch it on YouTube or whatever if you wanted to watch it. Varessa? Okay. But let me know if you're cool with me doing that. Okay. How much do you have? Oh, shit. Okay, okay. It's a very small tab, which means you have a lot of artifacts. But, a lot of them are locked. You have a lot. You have a lot of locked artifacts. I think it's like 1,000 level 0 locked pieces. That's crazy. I think you did have 1,000 locked 5 stars. That's crazy. Jeez. Bro. I saw double crit, then I saw the main stat, healing bonus. It's a circlet anyways. Dude, tomorrow, chat, tomorrow, mark your calendar, I am doing the Varessa gearing tomorrow. I am strongboxing, I am elixiring, I am reroll, I am doing everything for my Varessa tomorrow. $2,000 artifacts, son. 2,000 artifacts. Both elixirs that can be used in a single cycle. This is next to this, dog. Ooh, that's not bad. And like 15 or something reroll feathers are all saved. Okay. Okay, times 2. Now with Nicole C6, I would imagine that a attack goblet's significantly worse, but dog. Never off piece, I guess. Getting very cool off pieces. Not a whole lot of Veresa pieces. I think the game might be saving the good Veresa pieces for my account. I mean, that's not bad, actually. 3-line, double high roll crit. That's not bad. I'm not sure what your current stance is, though. I didn't super familiarize myself with your Veresa. That's not bad. No ER, no attack, but it's still decent. You don't need ER, you just need attack. For you, it's just a crit attack. Okay. 3-liner, but it's double max roll and attack percent, so... Not bad. At all. Bro. Some cool to buy plunge pieces? Eat my nuts. Ever thought of that? Another 4-line double crit? Okay. And did you just want to clear up space? Or did you want to, like, feed everything? Because if you wanted to feed everything... Oh, that's ER. That's not a huge piece for us. It's a 4-liner, though, so... Why does Limbo threaten me with a good time? I don't even remember what I said to you, but I'm kind of scared of that message. I feel like I would rather not know what I said. Scuffed. Wait, you know what I could do? I could stat adjust on your Veresa until your stats are as good as mine. I could go into the thing and just stat adjust on the Veresa until it's tied with my artifact quality. That'd be kind of funny. That'd be kind of funny. Although I don't think I have a 0 ER build prepared. I don't think I do anyways. Such things? No, surely not. Wholesome chatter. Dog. Oh, we're almost done. It's almost completely empty, actually. Review on a Wednesday? Yeah, I'm doing account reviews for the entire week since the Gene Onslaught's gone. On top of other things, of course, but they will be included. As an option. And that's all we got. Got a couple very high potential flowers and feathers. We had a circlet or 2 in there. Let's go see. And that was a few hundred pieces. Goblet kind of scuffed. Sands, off piece. Onset Sands is not great mentioning ER as a dead stat for us. Feather is quite good, actually. Flower is a bit scuffed. Circlet is not great. We're also overcapped right now by like a tiny bit. So that flower is pretty scuffed. Yeah.
26 months. Let's go.
Yo, Switch! See the 26 months? Holy shit. Appreciate that, man. That's crazy. Thank you. We have plus 16s. Yeah, dude, look how many locked zeros you have. Holy shit. That's crazy. You're loaded on those. Yeah, that's fodder. I mean, that could be maybe... It doesn't have a third stat. This is a 3-liner. That's a giga fodder. Turbo fodder. It's a high roll of crit damage, so let's take it at 12. It's a mineral. I'm playing with my feelings right now. I don't know how to feel about this piece. That's funny. Kind of bad. It's very bad, but it's funny. +2, +2. Yeah, something's not gonna his pass. That's kind of ass. Not on SODP. That's too useless on that set. Okay. If it rolls crit damage again, that's pretty peak. If it rolls crit rate, it's still, like, quite good. Healing bonus. Klugi. Nah. Okay, you know what? Yeah, the attack is getting so saturated, that's probably still worth it. +14 crit damage. Yeah, that's a 96 crit rate. Yo, Obi, thank you 8 months membership, man, I appreciate that. Yeah, Skirk set just got added to the reroller, yeah. Nicole from Anavi to replace Bennett. Yeah, C6 Nicole would be significantly better than Bennett, like by a mile. C6 Nicole is actually like a massive buff for pretty much every attack scaler if you're a whale. It's absolutely massive for whales. Yeah, like that could be 40, but we just got 40, so... It's a very good flower. It's unfortunate DR isn't that good for you. Or good at all for you. I don't think we're getting better than this feather. I think that feather is about as good as it gets. Only real way we get an improvement is if this rolls absolutely perfectly. It would have to roll, like, genuinely perfectly, so, I mean, we could just test it out. If it doesn't roll crit once, it's done. Okay, it's done. It would be at best the same, which is just not worth rolling for. Oh! I didn't see we had this. Okay, that's worth rolling for. I lied. I'm a stinky liar. My bad. Holy level artifacts. What the hell? That's fodder. That's deadass just fodder. Yowzer. I think that's all we got. Right. Right. Okay. In that case, then, I think... Nope, I lied. We had a Sands. That's right. We had a Sands. That could be 40 CV, which means it could tie us. And if it does, that means we can off-piece something else. Nah, that's low rolls. If it was high rolls, then I would consider trying to go for, like, the mid-30s, but nah. Cooked. Goblet's kinda cooked. Attack is just not worth it anymore. Circlet could be worth it if we're lucky. Good one, bro. Good, so we're gonna copy paste? You guys are making copy pastas right now? Son. Not as a 3-liner. I mean, we can keep it, I guess. Like as a no. We're already at +12, actually. That's fine. Nope, dead. Is that our only with crit rate? Yerp. Yerp. I'm like, that was all low rolls. Yeah, I mean, could be better for sure. Our pieces still have quite a bit of room for growth. But, it is what it is. We have what we have. It's -2 rolls a crit. Do we have any really good goblets? Oh. I kind of want to switch those out. Hold on, let's try this. Final Hail Mary, I guess. Defense roll once. Nope, can't be better. Alright, then... Yeah, let's try Fischl's Goblet with the Onset Sands. I think this is our current best build. 94 or 200. The R is completely useless, but we just don't have a build that doesn't have it. All of our best pieces have ER, unfortunately. It is what it is. Doing Spring Clinging? Yeah. Let me do Nicole's Hex Array quest real quick. Chat said it took 5 minutes, and I'm going to... Are you okay with me lore skipping it? Like, I'm gonna do the full thing on my own account, but during this, I'm just gonna, like, spam and click if that's cool with you. No traversal abilities in this team because they decided to not give Durin flight. Scam game. Oh, shit, is it up there? Oh. Do you not have that domain open yet? Oh my god, okay. I was like, wait a second, that's the flying domain, we just don't have it unlocked. Damn. Can we get it to there from over here? Does this do the thing? No, it does not. That's funny. It didn't do paralogism? Yeah, oh, too far. It looked closer than it was. Oh! What are you fucking dude? His noises are so funny. Just fucking the weirdest sound effects. Okay. It's late, go to bed. If I was not live right now, I still wouldn't be ending stream for the next several hours.
Barbie. Me.
Me?
Sense.
Me?
Arrival is more or less in line with Barbie's prophecy.
Have you heard Nicole lines? They're kinda sus?
Before
No.
we get down to no, of course not.
What about the new Sands, or did it get deleted? We tried it and it...
About that.
Did we
I've
try
got
it?
Plenty of cookies and cake.
Yeah, we tried it and it didn't go well enough.
Nothing bad.
It was kinda mid. I think it missed. Did it only miss once?
Of course.
Actually, if it only missed once, we should finish it.
All right. I gather nothing if this while she's away.
Yeah, we should finish it.
Not like
'Cause it was one
as
crit,
much
one
as I'd
miss,
like
I
to
think.
erase the whole
If it
thing,
lands crit twice more, it is an
Alice
upgrade.
in the world.
It could be one roll
Alice,
better.
Octavia didn't bother to come back. And you can forget about Rhindaughter. There really are. In any case, after that, oh, and since this doesn't count as a prophecy, just something Barbie and Alice came up with.
How
10
Nicole
minutes
works?
ago.
She has a circle buff of a
All right, that
keen...
first step. Anyway, let's get
Has a high
down.
cost burst shit.
Basically,
In a Navia team, you just wouldn't burst at C6, I'm pretty sure.
I naturally
Her
don't
skill gives you an
like
attack
this.
buff. At C6 it is instantaneous. Before C6 it is not instantaneous, it takes time to cap out.
But then what's the difference between a prophecy and a spoiler anyway?
You just press E. You use the new set. You want to have Durin in the team. For you. I think that's kind of it. You press E. I don't think he was worth it. The only person who'd get it is Durin, or like the full thing is Durin.
Alright, we're here.
Oh my god!
City Court has some really great views, don't you think? See
I like
that
Nicole's
one
VA.
there? That's the. Did I use it to get us here faster?
She's whimsical.
Besides, the Celie and I used to be angels. So
You
we're
have to
all
voice it? It
family.
is voiced though. Oh, do you mean like the Traveler? Nah.
Yes. When Alice heard about
Nicole Burst is fraud? Yeah, Nicole Burst is very not good at Hexray teams. But no, it's not circle impacted, it just gives you a shield. And doesn't require
growing. Don't worry, we're
you to
not
be
far from
circled.
the starting point.
It's kind of unfortunate. Her burst was like, her burst quills were already bad on non-hex teams, and they nerfed them to be worse. It's super unfortunate.
That's right. As long as he I'm sure his loop. All right, that's about it for this place.
There was a 4-roll feather and abyss boxes. I don't think we had anything right there that was worth using a reroll feather for, but I can open the boxes.
Up here. This looks like.
And like if you have elixirs or something, we can see what could be worth elixiring, like maybe her goblet.
Thanks.
And non-hex teams, yeah, her burst is way too bad in my opinion. But it is what it is. I think that in general, at C0, she's a pretty underwhelming character, but at C6 she is quite good. Her con buffs are just insane.
Somewhere new.
Oh, this is the room, right? Right.
No wonder Alice wanted to borrow the lodge key. She said she wanted to set up a tea room, even though I told her I already had one. It's
She's good at my
so
Kinich team, true.
You followed Celie
Kinich
so, to give
during
this
off-field
story a
react
clear
teams,
conclusion.
and
Barbie and Alice, this is the only way for my story to be inscribed among everyone else's.
I
without
keep feeling like there's
interfering
something
with
that
their
I'm missing.
own
Varka. Varka.
Ah, it's like
She's
that, you know?
decent for
That's why I
Varka.
take my seat. this homework of mine will be officially over.
Since he wants a shield, she actually is good to have for Varka, even if it is like...
A story written on the fly.
Started doing lore? No, I'm skipping this because this is a viewer account and I'm trying to do the hex quest, you fucking chud. Oh my god.
Treasure chest.
That's your one voice line? Holy gambling addict.
Homework starting to make sense. What did I tell you? It seems and it's
Holy gambling addict.
has been formally inscribed in the dictionary, which means that today's homework.
There are elixirs? How many do you have? Because Varessa's goblet could be better. Varessa's circlet could be better. Varessa's sands could be better. Don't call your viewers chuds. My bad, chuddy. Oh. That's it? Oh, shit, you guys weren't kidding. Okay, cool. Damn, that was fast. Don't you dare dialogue me. The character Leave just said leave the room. Wow. Thank you so much, Leave. I appreciate that. Let's go to Miliastra. You're just on right now, right? Yeah, okay, cool. We actually get full team buffs. Very nice. By the way, Pixie, do you think you're gonna finish out Durin and get him C6 from C4, or no? The number one thing is just it's some defense ignore or defense shred, but I'm just kind of curious. I'm gonna do that after I test. I want to see what we have right now. I'm curious what we have right now, and I'm also curious to test Yan-san versus Mavwika in this team. I'm also curious if Cinder or Obsidian's better on Mavwika, because I could probably do Cinder Mavwika and just do Mavwika like first thing after Varessa's over. There's like Varessa combo and then Mav E, Nicole E, Durin EQ, Varessa. I don't know. But for now, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. Nicole, Yan-san, Durin C4. I mean, Durin C3 and Durin C4 don't really exist. This is basically Durin C2. Navia Mavwika, Nicole Shilinen. No, it would be Navia, Nicole, Durin Shilinen. Although you can do Mavwika there if you would like to. I think that Durin would be better. Losing Mav damage? I've tested it before. Even with like with a non-C6 Mavwika, you just tap E. You don't even use Q. It's just not worth it. She's there for defense shred, she's there for Cinder City. That's it. Yeah, I'm seeing the hits being 100,000 bigger. That does seem pretty big, actually. Can I land that? Yes.
Stay back. Okay.
Look out below! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah! Boost! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah! Such defiance!
Oh!
Turning point.
Control breathing!
That's over 700. With Yan-san. Nice. Not on- oh, I fucked up. Oh, I didn't do a CA, I'm a chud. This is probably like 700 to 750. Played optimally and not sucking balls. Oh, is my- wait, my curate's 2. No, that's not 2, that's 94. That's okay. But yeah, with like mid-artifacts, that could definitely hit 800 with a better build. And like fork on Yan-san. But I want to try Mavwika in place. The set buffs? No, I forgot to add the damage bonus. Fuck, you're right. I forgot to add the damage bonus. Oops. My fault. I mean, this is a good opportunity to put the fork on the Yan-san anyways. Because I'm curious out of that anyways. Okay. Should I put Nobles on Durin? Nah, he's fine. He's fine. I probably should. Nah, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. We're getting enough attack. You know what? I think Mav will be better. Let's go and put Cinder on Mav now, because I think Mav actually is going to be better than Eon Sun. We're getting so much attack. Where is she? Ah. What should I put her on? Should I do Makaira? If I'm not bursting, should I probably do Makaira. Makaira with full EM Cinder. If she's not bursting and she's not C6, that's probably optimal. Just E only Mav. Okay. Cool. That's very silly. I like that. Very, very silly. Okay. Can I quit? Is the Noblesse always better? I think the Noblesse is better in this team especially. I just don't want to do that right now, to be honest. I just kind of don't want to. First, though, let me add the damage bonus to the original team when I have the fork on, just because I'm curious. And then this time, I am having fun. I've been focused on having fun today. Is that a crime? It is a crime, I'm sorry. Okay, step bonus added. Cool. I didn't press Nicole. The literal only thing I need to do on her is press E. That's it. I just gotta press E. Anything interesting happen? You missed a collab. If you weren't there for that. I'm not sure if you were there for the collab. I'm not sure when you looked, to be honest, I kind of forgot. My brain's kinda stinky. What was the collab about? It was me and Duck. We did Genshin Guess Who. It was a lot of fun. It was very different. I very rarely do collabs like that, and it was probably the most fun I've had in a collab. It was a lot of fun. 1.4. We started at 1.1. We're up to 1.4. Jeez. Can I land one more? Nah, I can't. Noted. We have to do it. We have to end after one CA. One manual CAQ. Yeah, I remember now. Okay, I remember what I used to do at C6. Okay, I remember. Nope. No. Stop. I actually managed to stop myself. Okay. Dude, it's so slow. Sorry, the ping is pissing me off. I did waste a second or two in the very beginning just by being slow. And we're missing a lot of crits for 97 crit rate, Jesus, man. Yeah, it's about, I think it's about 730 to maybe 750 if I didn't miss like 3 consecutive crits at 97 crit rate, or 93 crit, or 94 crit rate. But, yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad for having a non-C6 Duran. This is C6 Veresa with non-C6 Duran, R2 Escoffier Sig on Jansan, and then C6 Nicole. who isn't on her set yet, but we are kind of like simulating it. The last thing I wanted to see was the Mavwika. I'm curious how Mavwika C2 Shred compares. The one thing is, though, we already have some defense ignore in here. Or no. No, yeah, Nicole C6 is ignore. It's not Shred. So I'm not sure that's going to do, to be honest. I don't know what to expect. We'll find out. Nicole ignores? Yeah. This is just stacking Shred with Ignore, which is like a little suboptimal, but whatever. We would still get the damage bonus, though. Oh, shit. I right-clicked. Okay. And I'm never using Mavwika Q, so it doesn't really matter. That she's starting with no points. Yeah, I think it's just a bit worse. Bro, holy delay. And one thing I would benefit from is being so fast, but it's not really like faster than Neon Sun. Yeah, this is just worse. I think it would take a C6 Moth to be better. Yeah. It's just to get a bit worse. So we would rather use Neon Sun here. Yeah. Okay. I think that was all I wanted to do on your account besides, like, final min-maxing stuff on Veressa. Which we could do, because, I mean, as of right now, I think she has probably, like, top 20%, maybe 30% build. She has a lot of room for potential growth. But she's not bad, she's just, like, pretty decent. Let's finish that up, and then I'm gonna do one more Welkin. Your onset goblet is pretty scuffed. Your onset sands is giga scuffed. No, that was... No, yeah, that was just one miss. If this is crit rate, it's probably our best. We should try it. Bricked. Never mind. Unfortunate. And you said, why is this locked? That should be unlocked. That should also be unlocked. It's probably just for the ER alone. You said you have the Abyss boxes as well. Do you want me to open these? You have Cinder and Obsidian. LNO is in here. Do you want me to open these? You have quite a few. I'm gonna pour some water while you answer. Does damage? It's quills, yeah. They're just not very strong quills. They're not very strong quills. What does Durin do? Durin gives you resistance shred. And some personal damage, but he's mostly there to give you personal, or to give you res shred and to enable hex array. But in a Nicole team, it gives you like 40 shred or some shit. It's just gonna stack more shred. And do, again, some damage. And if you have cons on Durin, then C2 gives you like a ton of damage percent, C6 gives you defense ignore. No shred, it's shred. Yep, okay, cool. These are old ones. Okay. These matter. Nah, doesn't matter. These could potentially be big. Majority Codex, that's huge. Funny. Nah. Nah, trash. Okay, this is Eleanor Finale. These we actually really care about. Dendro. Only 4, unfortunate. Pyra. Okay. Stinky, 10 more. If Nicole C6 wasn't the final slot, maybe, but... Yeah, that's tough. Tough. Nice guy's still good, though. We're already gambling, might as well. Gives us more things to strongbox. Nah. It looks good, though. What is this? Oh, that's wins. Nice. I saw our Varka had a little bit low crit damage, so honestly, oh. Maybe you were doing like being a DPS one day. That's actually pretty good, damn. Good flower. One thing would be nice. Better Varka pieces. Or nothing but Morningstar, I guess. Okay. Actually, for a Bina whale, that could be good for a Bina whale. Maybe. Kind of scuffed. Kind of unfortunate. I'm not sure what his feather is. I know you're high on crit though, so I will lock that just in case. The last one. I only did 5. Damn. Stinky. Last one. Okay, Stinky. Yeah, I don't know if I would box for your Veressa yet. Because honestly, you need multiple pieces. Right now, her Goblet could be a lot better, her Sands could be a lot better, and her Circle could be a lot better. And when you have multiple pieces that have, like, meaningful room for improvement, I feel like it's just a bit less valuable to use an elixir. Like, even her feather is, like, not that great, you know? He's doing 24 hours? Son. But yeah, you guys got a long stream today as a make-up for the stream yesterday being so short. But yeah, I don't think it would be really worth doing rerolls and elixirs for either for Veressa yet. I don't think she's ready. She's still in the oven right now. Okay. Was that a coffee scroll feather? The one that I locked? Yeah. Okay, I think that's about it. Because... Again, I don't think we should be using elixirs or feathers on Veressa just yet. I don't think she's ready. Okay, but thank you for letting me mess around on your account, Pixie. It was fun. It was fun. A very unique whale account that has, like, not everything whaled out, and some things that, like, aren't the most meta or whaled out, and it's fun to mess with. It's fun to mess with. Okay. With that said... by the way, Orion, to answer your question, Sandrone is going to be a Stella Superconduct. She is Stella Conduct. The new set is for her. The new set is for her, Orion. How much is to have a review like that? Oh, those are free. Pixie paid to get priority, but for the next week, I'm doing those completely for free on a randomized wheel. Just today I didn't because I spent half the stream doing a really fun collab that I have absolutely no regrets doing. It was a blast. I'm glad I did. I'm just gonna look at this Zhao. Mods, go ahead and run the next Welkin, please. Is Corpa all day? No, it was like over half the stream was a collab, which was a lot of fun. Why? Why what? Not do that already? Yeah, Red Shred is good. I mean, you can have more sources of Red Shred and it'd be nice. I mean, if you already have Mavwika with cons is likely going to be comparable to, Durham with, like, low cons. So, I mean, it's fine to keep with Mavwika there if you want to. That wouldn't be an issue or anything. But I think, like, at C6, I think that Duran would be better than Mav in that team. Is VOD going up on YouTube? The VOD will be going up on Twitch, but the VOD on YouTube is not gonna include the collab. Okay, Zhao C1R2, triple crown, attack, animo, crit damage, 99 to 160, very low crit damage. Good ER, But yeah, 23 rolls of crit isn't bad, but our crit rate is really, really low. The attack isn't bad, just yeah, our crit damage could really use some work. Yeah, we have 1 roll flower, 2 roll feather, 3 roll goblet. That's not bad, but like 160 is quite low. I would try to aim for some more great sands, but yeah, some more crit damage would be huge. This is the literal only thing I have on this build that's like kind of stinky. Yeah, not bad though. Not bad. Oh, this is from my song list. Nice. Who do I want to raid? It's like top 80 on Jade? No way it's with Shan Yun on Jade. Oh yeah, it's none. It's this fucking team, Jesus. How much is it with Shan Yun? Oh, okay. I was like, there's no way they didn't add Shan Yun to the boards. They did, just nowhere near the same quality. Yeah, it just saying that it's a Shan Yun team drops it from this high to top 2%. Yeah. It's a pretty huge fall off. So, yeah. I guess it depends. Ick? Why is bro icking on repeat? The last like 3 things I've seen Tiki say is ick. Fuck that guy? Who? Oh, Utz? Why? What did Utz do, bro? Is it because he wins so often? What the hell, man? Congrats, Utz. I never get to raid the Jeff. I'm gonna raid Mr. Jeff. We're gonna raid Jeff. Okay. Chat, take care. I will see you all tomorrow. YouTube stream, I will see you guys tomorrow as well. Take care. I will see you on Reviews+Strongboxing Day. Bye-bye.